Hello and welcome to the Soul Fam Show 107. Not 107. 107.
Or
17.
107.
17.
17. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Good old lucky number 17.
That's right.
They creep up, don't they? That's a lot now.
It is a lot. Yes. 2
Mm,
years. Yeah.
yeah.
2-year anniversary. Yeah, we're going for 3-year and no,
No, we're not
no.
going for
No,
no.
no
No.
chance.
Mm-mm. Not happening.
Gary. Yeah.
Thanks, Gary. Wash your mouth out with soap now. All right,
Yellow card.
I'll share my video first. I see you, Velma.
Whoa, whoa. It's already done, already mine. I don't chase, I learn. What I want comes on time. Cause the universe moves when I decide. Done, already done. Feel it in my chest, I'm the chosen one. I don't wait, I don't beg, I don't hope. I shift my mind and reality follows. Doubt tries to talk but I don't listen. Cause everything changes when my vision glistens. I put my focus where I wanna go. And the outer world copies my inner flow. No fear, no pressure, no stress. My vibration always manifests. I don't need the how, I don't need a sign. I step into the version where the future's already mine. I lock in the feeling, I act like it's done. That's how the universe moves when I become. It's already done. Can't you feel that shift? Energy strong like a cosmic lift. Everything changes when I trust my gift. I speak my desire and the timeline split. Done, already done. I say it once and the blessing comes. Done, already done. In the world first, outer world runs. They taught me to doubt, they taught me to fear. But now I create what I wanna hear. I don't need proof, I am the proof. Everything changes when I step in truth. No more waiting, no more stress. I claim my dream, I manifest every shift inside my mind. Reshape the world I leave behind. Feel it, own it, claim it, become it. See it, know it, trust it, it's coming. Now don't chase the outcome, I'll be the one. That's why everything is already done. It's already done. Locked in my soul, I move like someone who already knows. I feel the result before it ever shows. That's how my whole reality grows. Done, already done. I'm the creator, I'm the sun. Done, already done. My inner world speaks and the world responds.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Very nice, Kiki.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kiki. Excellent.
Velma?
Hello.
Velma? Oh, there she is.
She went
Hey,
away.
We caught her
Hey,
off
Velma.
guard.
Hiya.
How are you, Velma?
I'm good,
I'm taking
as
us out.
always. Hello. Hello, everyone. Love you all. Love being here. Lovely to see you all. So today we've got stick. We've got Titbit 23, what Gateway 10 is. Yes, that's what we've got. Just to follow on from what we were looking at last week, we're just going to take a moment just to bring a little more clarity to Gateway 10. Because as we're moving through the information with Christian, sometimes a deeper layer of understanding becomes clearer. And I always say when we know better, we do better. So I think it just helps to pause and just look at things a bit more precisely, just like a refinement, so that we all hold the same picture as we move forward and finally answer the question of what Gateway 10 is and what it's not. So just to clarify, we have to go back to the Great Dome, because what we've been doing is that we've been calling the Great Dome two things. Yeah, firstly, we've referred to it, the Great Dome, as the great gigantic covering, the container. Yeah, it covers all of the 178 worlds. We've been using it in that sense. And the second way we've been using it is as a description for the flat plane that we live on. So we've used the same label to describe two things. When I think about it, I tend to think about the Great Dome, the container, the covering in capital letters, and the Great Dome with 178 worlds sitting on it, the flat plane. I think of it in lowercase, but you think about it how you like. So when we hear the Great Dome, we need to listen for which meaning is being used at that moment. And I'm just saying this so that we clarify the language because of the same term being used in more than one way. So let's park the Great Dome, because we can move now to Gateway 10. It also needs a clear definition, because confusion arises when location, function, and overlay are all being spoken about as if they're the same thing. And as we're using human language to communicate, we can use that same language to try and clarify. So we're going to have to go back to year 3. What does gateway mean? What does the meaning of the word? It's some kind of opening. It's a portal, a passage, some kind of exit, entrance. That's what it means. When Christian taught us about the layered simulation, I was trying to think of a way to show it. So I did this, it was a digital version. I haven't got any ink, so I couldn't print it out. So I've just kind of done it again and coloured it in. This is supposed to be the Dome of Portals, if you can see it, with Gateway 10 in the middle. It's an access point. That's what Gateway 10 is. It's an access point in the Dome of Portals. So it's not just a doorway. It's a designated, stable access point. It's structured, it's fixed, and it's part of a wider gateway system. Why is it called 10? The number is not symbolic, it's an identifier. It's a way of marking this particular gateway within a larger network. So when we say Gateway 10, we're referring to a specific recognized point of passage. And where does it lead? It's actually very famous. Gateway 10 is the main known access point leading from the Dome of Portals toward the Great Dome. It's not the destination itself, it's the threshold that allows passage toward it. So this is how we understand it. It's not a random portal, it's a controlled point of passage, because not everyone can pass freely through this gateway. Not all gateways are stable, but Gateway 10 is known as a clear and reliable access route. So we understand it's not just a doorway, it's a structured threshold between realms, a point where movement becomes possible. And it's strategically placed within the Dome of Portals. And we did look at the Dome of Portals. We have to say overlay now. We talked about 11 lands at the time. So just to remind you of the interesting names they have, and just bear with me, and you'll see where I'm going. Dome of Portals, Mirror Stations, Labyrinth Vault, the Fractured Vestibule, Platform of Echoes, Shifting Thresholds, Council Halls of Transit, the Hollow Transit Paths, Vault of Lost Exits, at number 9, Signal Spires, and at number 10, the Gate of the Anointed. And number 11 is the Lockless Chamber. Now, we're only concerned with 2 of them, number 9 and number 10. Signal Spires and the gate of the anointed. Gateway 10 sits between these two. Yeah, there's a frequency window between signal spires and the gate of the anointed. I've done you another colouring in if you can see it. Can you see it? This is supposed to be green here, this first one. This is signal spires. Signal spires is all about communication, frequency alignment, and signal transmission. That's what goes on there. This is where coordinates, permissions, frequencies are all established and detected in signal spires. And then gateway 10, I put it in yellow, this acts as the actual passage point. It's a frequency window where it sits, and once alignment is correct, access becomes possible. So energetically, you've got signal alignment in signal spires, and then gateway 10 opens. And then you have the gate of the anointed, which is all about filtering and selection. Gate of the anointed determines who may proceed further. So this is not the gateway itself. It determines who can continue beyond. So we see that gateway 10 sits between signal spires and the gate of the anointed. So once there's alignment in signal spires, gateway 10 allows passage, and then the gate of the anointed determines who may continue. Now, just to look at a bit more detail of gateway 10. Gateway 10 has a structure. I don't think you can see it. It's a bit better there. It has a structure. The first layer is the arch. There's an outer arch that I put in yellow. This is the physical and energetic frame. It holds the gateway together. The inner ring is called the threshold field. This is the active gateway zone where transition occurs. I put that in red. This is the point where passage actually happens. And the last bit is in the center. This is the pathway, the light corridor. And this is the route toward the Great Dome. It's not the destination, but the direction and the path that opens beyond the threshold. So you have the structure holding it together on the outside, and then the threshold, which is the transition zone, and then the pathway in the middle, the route, the direction. And gateway 10 is the point where all these meet. Christian says it's like a dual carriageway, a main access route used across realms. It is a stable, structured and widely connected route. So that's there you have it, the Great Dome, the container in capital letters, and the Great Dome, the flat plane with 178 worlds in lowercase. And then gateway 10 is an access point in the dome of portals, sitting in a frequency window between signal spires and the gate of the anointed. That's how you get there. So there you go. Wait your asses off.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well explained.
Okay. Okay. Can we take a moment just to allow everything we've just heard to sit gently, without needing to analyze or to hold on to detail? Bring your awareness inward. Bring it back to your own still point. Just for a moment, feel yourself, not as the traveler, but as the presence that remains steady, regardless of the path. Gateways may open, pathways may appear, but your center remains constant. Simply rest there now in that quiet, steady awareness, and bring that back with you while you listen to this week's bedtime story from the memory of Thalon Thor. This one is called the gate that did not move. There was once a traveler who had heard of a great gateway. It was said that this gateway could take you beyond all known lands to a place where everything made sense. So the traveler searched. He crossed valleys, climbed ridges, passed through many doors, some bright, some dark, some shifting as he stepped through them. But none of them felt right. One day, he came up on a quiet structure. It did not glow brightly. It did not call out to him. It simply stood still. This can't be it, he thought. The true gateway must be more obvious than this. So he continued on. He found other gateways. Some shimmered with color, some pulsed with energy, some promised immediate passage. He stepped through many of them, but each time he found himself somewhere else, still searching. Eventually, tired and uncertain, he returned to the quiet structure. It had not changed, it had not moved, it had simply remained. This time, he did not rush. He stood before it and became still. And as he did, something shifted, not in the gateway, but in him. The structure began to feel different, not because it changed, but because he did. And then he understood. The gate does not open to movement, he said softly. It opens for alignment. He stepped forward, not with effort, but with clarity. And this time he passed through, not into somewhere new, but into a place that had always been there. And the gate remained behind him, still unchanged, waiting for the next traveler who would finally learn to stand still. And sometimes the gateway does not move at all. It is we who come into alignment with it. Now, there may be trouble ahead, but where there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's play the music and dance. Bye-bye.
Love you, Velma.
Excellent.
Fantastic, Velma.
Bye-bye.
Brilliant. Good
Fantastic.
explanation. Good explanation, because I've only written, we was discussing this the last few weeks, I've only written about it previously in synopsis, that Gateway 10 is the physical plane. And it's only been recently that I've understood that properly. It was only, yeah. So good explanation, Velma. Well done, mate. That was great.
So Gateway 10 is the only physical plane? No.
Well, it is, yeah. But it's also, you could call it that, but it's also kind of, Velma's shaking her head. No, I'm going to let Velma take over. Yeah. Yeah. She's throwing things.
Say that again,
Velma.
Kirst.
I said it's
say that
Gateway
again.
10, the only physical realm. That's what I said.
Physical plane.
Physical plane. That's what I meant.
No, Gateway 10 is a gateway. It's an access point.
Oh,
There
right.
are
Yes.
many of
Okay.
them.
Gotcha.
It's only
Yeah, but
one
you
of
can
many.
call it
But
okay. Am I right in thinking that you can call it the physical plane as well as synonymous with for our understanding, or is that incorrect? Because I'm not sure.
That's
I thought I
incorrect.
covered that. It is. Okay,
That's
sorry.
incorrect. Gateway 10 is a gateway. It's a special gateway, but it
Only.
is a gateway. It's an access point. That's all
Okay.
it is.
let me
Nothing
clarify
about-
my question. Is that the only access point to a physical realm? Physical
To
worlds.
the Great Dome. There are other gateways in other
physical
areas,
worlds.
but
To
yeah.
physical. Yes. Okay.
yeah, but Gateway 10 is the one
Yes.
that gets you into the Great Dome.
Yes.
Should
of
we leave
course.
it
But
there?
yes. I just
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
know if there was others.
I think so. Yeah, I think Christian said there were other, but the gateway, or sorry, not, the Great Dome is the bee's knees.
Well, yes, of
Yes.
course.
Yes,
Mm.
Yes.
yeah,
The
it's the
physical
main,
plane.
yeah.
But I think you're. So that's a good question, Kirsten. Though there
Mm.
are
Mm.
other physical worlds.
Okay.
Feldman doesn't think so. She's laughing at me.
No, no, no.
I'm
no,
just
that's
teasing.
fine.
I love you,
I'll
Velma.
get the attention.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Let
probably
me-
will. I'm not.
Okay.
That's that's probably a good.
I'll
Yeah.
get lines and that.
All right, love you, Velma.
Yeah,
Bye.
brilliant.
Big
love, darling.
love, Velma.
By the way, I miss your little morning Leon excerpts. Just saying. I can't be the only one that misses them.
They're coming. I don't know. Marmar's got to produce.
No, I
the-
gave her like 25 PDFs.
She's got
from
'em all?
Marmar. I overwhelmed Velma with PDFs.
Too much then. Too
She
much,
told
too
me to
soon, too
stop.
quick.
Hold on. Here, wait. Did you want to say something else, Velma? No, she
Yeah, you
said
got
no.
us hooked. You got us hooked, Velma.
You got, yeah,
And
you
then-
can't just take it away, Velma. Like, sorry, but
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't.
No, I was going to say that I can't do the abridging myself, and I don't want to give work to other people. So I've been hesitant about that. I don't want to give Leon work or Mama work or other people work. So
Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but are you talking about like in the PDF form?
the synopses are so long, you've got to cut them down if you're
Right.
going to record
I
them,
see. Yeah.
and that's a lot of work.
Okay, does anybody want to step up and help out so that we can all have those beautiful things every single morning? If anyone would like to, contact Velma, please. And thank. Oh, Mar, here's Mar.
So we need an abridger?
We need an
And a
abridger.
bridger,
Mar, will you abridge?
civil engineer.
I sent you an email with the short list of the short ones, and Gary was supposed to give you the link to the cloud site.
She's got that. She should have that.
Never couldn't get through to it. Couldn't connect with it. It
Okay,
didn't happen. It
Well,
didn't
then I-
happen.
then what I will do is then I will send you the short ones in PDF form in an email. Because there are a
All
bunch
right,
of shorter ones.
Beautiful.
There
You
are a
couldn't
bunch of
log in,
shorter
Velma?
ones
Done.
that
Look at
you
that.
could-
Okay,
most of
thank
them,
you.
most of them were Facebook posts that I made into a
Ah.
PDF
Okay.
that Leon had done. These are all Leon. This is all Leon's
I
work.
can
I
send
just-
them to you
yeah.
as well. I can send them to you as well, Mara, because I've got them
Yeah.
all today. I just downloaded the whole lot today, Mama. Actually, I've just got the whole lot back. So well done for that, mate. Excellent, brilliant. I tried to put them on the site today, but I'm having real difficulty with the plugin. And Gary, I'm having a bit of a
Yeah.
nightmare with this plugin for PDF.
Plug in, and then the
meant to
menus.
work.
How Leon created the menus is still a
Oh.
mystery. We're not sure. No one could ever recreate this site here because
It's a bit of a mystery.
Because you don't
Yeah.
know how you did it.
Anyway,
Well, I
yeah.
forgot. I did manage to get the one button back though, Gary, today.
Yeah, that's good. Just you
Yeah,
got a
it's
log
good
how we
progress.
do this, so we can reproduce this. Because I was
Yeah.
playing around
Well-
with the menus, and I actually broke the menus, and they were like, there was nothing there. I was like,
Yeah. I did, didn't I? I crapped myself, mate, because I broke it all and it didn't work. I told you, and I was really worried for about half hour, and I think Gary was asleep, and I was panicking. I was like, "Oh my god,
Oh,
I've just
no.
ruined it all." Yeah, but then I managed to delete one set of menus and put that one in. Oh god, I was like, "No way!" Thank God for
Yeah,
that.
it's
It
a
was
panic
luck,
when you break it.
only luck, or soul family, one or the other.
Soul
when I
fam.
went,
You
when I
hope
went
the
on the
breakage is
cloud,
only like half an hour rather than like all day or like.
Oh yeah, or
What'd you say, Marmar?
when I went on the cloud, I just went on the files, and that's where I put up the PDFs in the files, like the
Yeah.
folder that said files. So that's where I
Yeah.
put them all.
I gave it to Velma. Velma, you couldn't.
I
log
know,
in?
but she can't access. She can access it. So
maybe
Okay.
you've got a
Because-
VPN. Have you
All
got?
right,
Have you got a,
Velma,
have you
I will send them to you in PDF form in your email.
there you go.
So,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Yeah.
Marmar.
Sure.
We all thank you because we all missed those.
Yeah, big
Aw.
time.
All right. Thanks, Velma.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 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 Nobody has their hands up, so I guess we're done. So
We're
thanks
done.
for
See you later.
coming.
Bye bye.
I
Logan.
guess it's time to dance. I don't know.
Logan, go back to sleep. And
Who's gonna go back to? Oh, Lo can go back to sleep. Yeah, Lo and Marie can go back to sleep. Oh no, Marie's here.
Here we
Marie,
go.
you were supposed to go back to sleep. What happened? Oh no, we were gonna do the meditation. I'm just teasing.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, oh, can you unmute?
Should.
Oh,
There you are. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
you got it. Yeah, yeah.
hello.
How are you?
I'm here. Sorry, Kirsten. We can't go back to sleep yet.
No, but we have to do a meditation. We're probably gonna fall asleep there anyway.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
will.
I just wanted to hop on, as you know, per Christian's comment the other day about people coming in with real names. So normally we've sat there for a little while, we've let them go, and yesterday people will notice I have done a bit of a cull in regard to those that haven't come forth with a real name. They've been sitting there for a long time. There are a lot there as well that have left the channel, so just wanted to let people be aware of that we want transparency, and I can't see why they can't come in with their real names, because we've got nothing to hide here. So just wanted to put that out there for everybody. So if you have noticed that, we're pure souls. We don't need to hide behind a name. So that was basically all I had to say, Kirsten.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have a number and that's your name, then you probably will get removed in the next few days, just a FYI. So make sure you change your name to an actual name. And I know that the fake truthers push the whole, oh, the cabal's in control and they're gonna come after you if you put your name in Telegram. I don't know what kind of, yeah, it's just all nonsense. So please make it so you have a name that we can all connect with you on a soul level instead of a number. Please. And if you have initials, that would be nice too, because we don't know who you are with an initial. So
Yes.
Some
This came
people are
down
trying
from
to,
the
mate.
higher ups.
Some people still feel like they're conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat wearing people, and they don't want other people that they know to think that they are like that, do they? But
well,
it's up to them. They got to get off the pot.
yes,
take
there's other channels if that's the way they feel. Then
That's right. I know.
you know,
I know.
That's
Yeah,
the
this
truth
is coming from
that.
Christian himself. So
Put on the get on the off the fence. Get on one side of the fence. Yeah, it's too late for anything else, isn't it? Basically.
yeah.
That's
And
the truthers, though, saying the cabal is still in control and they're
Oh
not.
my God!
Yeah, and
honestly.
we'd rather
We talked about that
have
earlier, weren't we?
like if you have a nickname, we'd rather have your name. We know that some have nicknames that have come in and that have been there for a long time, and that's okay because we do know them and they're always in the channel and the shows and everything. That's one thing. But if you're coming in and you're new, please have an actual name and not some nickname like, I don't know, what is it? True
Hello.
Day or something,
Hello.
one day or what? I mean,
Cindy.
that stuff. Yeah, no,
No
not gonna
name.
fly. Yeah,
I was
no
straight from
name.
Christian.
Came across yesterday.
No name.
Christian
Yeah.
told us, ban him on the spot. And we're like,
Yes.
sure about that? That's
Yeah.
kinda... He said, no.
Yeah, this is coming from Christian, so I'm
Yeah,
just
this is coming from management.
management.
The higher level.
Senior management.
The highest of the high.
No, exactly. Well, that'd be like a Cilicia. If it comes straight from Ben, it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Gospel.
No, there's no
There
gods
was a-
here.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me, Leon. Hey, there's no gods. No, no, no
I'll tell
religion.
you what, I found
No.
a few of those yesterday too, don't
Yeah.
worry.
One of my pals is a flat earther, got baptized the other week as a
Oh,
born again
yeah.
Christian. Yeah. Mate.
Leon and I were talking about the site, and he said, you know how people come into the Telegram channel, they think it's a religious channel?
Yes. Oh, Christian 21. Hey, I'm here with you, brothers and sisters. Praise the
Yeah.
Lord.
No,
No. Mm-mm, no.
No, my pal actually did. He's a lovely guy, but he did. He got baptized as a New Age Christian, as a what do you call it? Is it a New Age Christian? Yeah.
No.
He actually
Why?
did. And he knows
I've got the
that.
monkey emoji.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, he's hedging his bets, bless him. Lovely man. One of the nicest people you would ever meet. But I think he's just worried. He's worried about the future and he's like hedging his bets big time. He's not on the channel. He knows I've sent him the website. I've talked to him
Yeah.
about it, but Yeah.
You
Well,
can
it
lead
says
the
here,
horse to
a Christian
water.
website. Perfect.
Well,
I
a flat
just got
earther
it.
who's just a flat earther who's a born again Christian. That's unusual. Very
That is
unusual.
weird, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not common.
Look, Leon
No.
just gave me a Christian channel, Christian website. Woo! I just got baptized. That's perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
that's good.
Wow, yeah. Maybe
And he
not
starts
ideal,
looking,
but-
what the?
Well, it's honesty. Honesty is the best policy, isn't it? It
There
is
you
what it
go.
is, basically. It's not anything what it ain't. It is what it is.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
true.
that is how it is.
it is how it is. All right,
Mm.
thank you, Marie. Thank you for bringing that up to everyone's attention. So,
You're welcome. Love you
appreciate
all.
it. Love
Nice
you
one, Marie.
all.
Marie.
Big love.
Love back.
All right, before we take any more, let's do meditation.
Yeah.
We don't want to forget that.
Yeah.
Let me share screen.
everyone up and at 'em. We're going to bring in Jeanette, coming in from New England, rather than Leon, who's in Old England.
Hello, everyone. Good
You're muted,
afternoon,
Leon.
brothers and sisters.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. How is everyone there?
Good.
Grand Racing. Have a
Leon, you're
question
muted.
about the date they say middle of June we go home is a pass day the Christian give it.
Yeah, we don't really have dates, so
Okay,
yeah,
it's
that was
maybe one of the information of the past year.
yes. Some dates
Okay,
are tests.
okay, okay.
So we hope it's June
hmm Who knows?
or
You know?
tomorrow. We hope it's
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we are ready. We are
Yeah,
ready, no matter
yeah.
what.
We're
we
not
are
supposed to
ready.
know the exact, it's supposed to be a surprise, which I don't
Okay.
quite understand why they want a surprise.
Surprise, you're ready. Yeah, but like as soon as we are prepared, like inside and be at peace and enjoy every moment the best we can,
Yeah.
I think so. We are ready to doing it. Other question that I have, with all your family that are not awake and they make the decision, to don't learn anything, you need to separate from them if they affect your energy, or you need to continue. That's something that I dealing with my family. I separate a little bit, but it's so hard energetically.
Yeah, I mean, I think now it's okay to separate a little bit, but when it all goes down, when start the scare events, they're gonna need you.
Okay, okay. All right. That's what I feeling, but I say I want to be sure you guys are be more on this, road. That's what I say. I want to like a more like a confirmation, to
Mhm.
doing, and I really appreciate it, for maybe to getting through to this. I don't complaining or anything. It's only like a feel good, that I doing something right for them instead of don't helping them and don't help myself either. To
Yeah,
keep it the vibration high.
right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
difficult to be in 3D around them, so it's better to
Yeah.
just separate yourself from them now.
Okay.
But if they don't, because they don't want to learn, so there's no point
Yeah,
in trying to
they
teach them
don't, and
anything.
it's like instead of raising the vibration, it's like a keep fighting, and it's like
Stagnant.
you need to hiding everything what for they can be good in her comfort zone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
The more we say, tell them about stuff, the more they say you're in a cult, there's something wrong with you.
Oh,
You
you
need to seek
crazy.
help.
Oh, how many times they say this is gonna happen and it's nothing happen. I
Well,
say
I find
it,
that people that I personally know, I find that is thinning right out. It used to be quite thick, if you can imagine it like that. Now, the same people, they're more understanding that no, maybe there is something, because they thought I was off my fucking head. Everyone that I know thought I was off my head 3 years ago, big time, like in a big way. And now the same people are less thinking that. Let's just put it that way. I don't know how else to describe it. They're thinking
Yeah.
That's
that
all
less.
the spraying they're doing.
yeah.
They're waking up. They're waking
Yeah.
up. Their kids
Yeah.
are waking up first. They're waking up
They
after.
feel it,
and
but they
thinking
don't want to
about-
go through it. No,
Yeah.
they
Yes.
feeling it, but like no, it's too much. Like for
Well,
I
what I
find,
believe.
yeah,
Right, it's
yeah.
too
Because
scary
I
for
find,
them.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
goes against
I find
everything
that
they've
they're,
ever known.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And they
they're
don't want to
after the thing.
sacrifice. They don't want to
No,
sacrifice. They prefer to
no.
be on their comfort zone, for what they believe. And I totally understand. I think so. Most of us, we are feeling the same when we start awakening and remembering some of the stuff.
Yeah, it was horrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. Horrifying.
Ego prevents them from, because they're so
Exactly.
scared that you're right. So they're so
Yes.
scared to admit that they're wrong that they would rather stay in denial in their comfort zone.
No, I just
And
find
that's
it true.
okay, but it's
Yeah.
still coming.
It is
Yeah.
it's shocking. like that.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's real and what's not real. I don't care who's right and who's wrong.
But that's
It's irrelevant.
you, and that we see we came
Yeah,
in
I
with
know.
Christian, so we just
Yeah.
want to remember. That's all we want. And but
That's
that's
all.
not how they are, though. They're
No.
like, what? I like it like this. What do you mean it's
Yeah.
gonna change?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're like,
And they fighting with you.
yeah,
You know, they try
exactly.
to fighting with you. It's like, okay, if you wanna be on your comfort zone, that's good, you
And
know?
that is why it's taking so long, and we don't know the date.
Oh yeah.
Exactly that.
It
Yes.
is. It is. You
Um,
know, but we feel it energetically, you feel it more. Like I don't know, like I can explain it, but inside of my soul,
no,
like
yeah, we
I
all
feel we
feel
are
it.
more close.
Yes,
I feel
very.
like we are close. Even
Yeah.
we don't know the exactly day, but we
We're
feel
not
like
far.
finally, you know,
Yeah.
everything make a sense. Everything start like a puzzle. Everything, all the pieces start getting together. You know,
That's
that's
right.
what give it the peace inside of us to continue and be ready.
My mom said to me, my sister sent her the video that you guys, or that Lo and Gary and Bernie made, you know,
Mhm.
for me. My sister sent it to her to watch it, and
Uh-huh.
she started crying and she loved it, right? And then she
Yeah.
was like, she looked at my stepfather and she goes, "We don't even know this person." I'm like, "Nope, you don't know who I am." But
Oh
I'm
my
okay
God.
with that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's better for
Bye.
you. Yeah. Thank you for your
They've
love
just
and support.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
found out your nickname is Kiki. Who's Kiki?
Sorry about that.
That's probably why.
I just
Yeah.
renamed you.
Yeah.
Oh, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always happy to be here with all of you, you know,
We're
like
so happy you're
sharing
here
the
today.
energy and
Yeah.
love you all. And hopefully we can go home soon.
Yes.
Well,
We
yeah,
love your energy too.
Thank
yes.
you.
Well,
Thank you.
it's a
Appreciate it.
frequency and vibration thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
when does that kick in to the point where the grid, you know,
When the
fires up
tips,
and
no, when the scales tip.
yeah, when it tips.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. When does that?
When enough
When-
NPCs exit the realm and more
okay.
true souls come in. That's
Okay.
when it tips.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, let's see.
let's
Let's
see.
see.
All right.
Send
Thank
love
you.
to all of you. Have
Big
a wonderful
love,
day.
Jeanette.
Love,
Big
Jeanette.
love.
Well,
Thank you for bringing that term to us. I love it.
Yeah. Thanks, Leon.
Young George Sinclair. Look who it is.
let's see.
Hello.
She's back, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Mandela?
Never left. Never
How are
left,
you?
Never
You
left.
good?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
And we figured out the
And,
telegram, the thing. Why the telegram no worky?
No, I still haven't figured it out.
Well, no,
but
we
the
we
good
figured that out. It's blocked in your
It's
country.
blocked in
That's
your
why.
country. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
not blocked. I found the crack, you see. I found
Oh.
the crack
Uh-huh.
because if you guys message me, I can message you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
good.
And so
Yes.
I'm talking to a few people on the back channels, and that's
Nice.
so
I think
nice
you're
for
talking to
me.
B-Bird. Are you talking to B-Bird? Yeah.
And Ashley, I hope
Ashley.
you're putting your hand up. I actually came on so that everyone can remember my face and maybe want to talk to me. But I just want you all to know that I love and appreciate you, and I'm on the chat every day, and I'm like listening, and I'd love to speak, but you know, there it is. I've got some love hearts and some happy smiles to play with,
What
and
country
that's
are you
about
Nice.
it.
That's so
What
good.
country are you in that you can't get telegram like that? Where are you?
I'm in Kenya, Africa.
Wow.
Right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But you
remember.
can contact people that contact you. You can contact them back, but not
Mhm.
otherwise.
If
Right,
they
you just can't
contact me
post
first,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the feeds and that, or
You
can you
can,
not
yeah.
see
Yeah.
telegram? Okay.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
see the feed, and I can
Yeah.
also put how to say emojis.
Mhm.
But it's really funny because even if I press the emoji, I have to press it 2 or 3 times or it won't grab.
Really?
So
Wow.
Sometimes that happens
yeah.
to me too. Leon, I sent you the video of the girl who had the passport that came from Amandla.
Ah, I
Thank you.
saw that. That was brilliant. Yeah, what a brilliant. She can only be young. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Exactly.
Proper.
Well, you can imagine
Yeah.
what her parents must be like. Hey,
Yeah.
Right?
I spoke to my
know,
mate. I
we-
spoke
we
to my
wish-
mate at the weekend. Sorry. Carry on.
Oh,
We wish.
go ahead.
I was going to say, I spoke to my mate at the weekend who's got friends on the Azores, who had a kid and he didn't register it, and they're well awake, well awake. They're not Christian 21 awake, but they're awake, really.
Mhm.
And they were setting up a humanitarian project over there. The authorities turned up and they wanted to take the kid away because it wasn't registered. They wanted to make it state property, so they had to flee to Australia. That was just like last month, and it was getting
Wow.
serious for them. Some far out stuff going on. Yeah, in some places these NPCs are making it. They're hanging themselves right now, big time.
Mhm.
Shocking. Sorry, that was kind of an
Australia's hectic.
Mm.
Australia's hectic, mate. They're like the Gestapo. That's why I
Yeah, well,
went
this
to
was the
Africa.
Azores.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
that was Greece.
with
Yeah,
the
but I
COVID,
think
they
Oh yeah,
That was more
definitely.
Melbourne.
Australia, New
yeah,
Zealand, and Canada were terrible. We're like the worst.
yeah. But
Yeah.
these guys
yeah,
nearly got their kid took off them in
yeah,
the Azores, which I think is a Greek island.
Shocking.
That's and but one of them or two, both of them were from Australia, so they just went home. Yeah, quickly, as you would. I mean,
Did
that's
this
just
happen
shocking.
in the UK? Was this in the UK? This happened.
Oh,
They
what, sorry?
were they in England, the UK,
No,
when it happened?
the Azores,
No?
the Azores, which is islands off the coast of Greece, I think. I'm
Yeah,
not sure. What
yeah. Wow.
Portugal, near Portugal
Yeah, I
somewhere.
thought it was in Portugal.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so yeah, and that was recently, a month or two ago, not long, and that was serious, and they had to go quick because the authorities from wherever Portugal wanted to take the kids into care because it wasn't registered because too fucking right it wasn't because they were awake, but and these were people that were putting money into the island. It's shocking for a good reason though. So obviously
Yeah.
they're not wanted up. You know what I mean?
anyway,
So,
Kirsten, maybe you can post that on the channel so everyone
Yes.
can know what we're talking about.
Yes. Right
And
now, I only posted it to
um,
Leon, but I'll send it.
Mhm.
yeah, because it's well interesting, and that's kind of been my work for the last 20 years or something.
Yeah.
Is how to get out of the system. So that's been my work in the back rooms, and yeah, I even wrote a thesis, maybe 13 years ago on what we're learning now in detail. It was only sort of an inkling, and I was putting together studies from other people and, going in deep as best I could. But my girlfriend in Australia is well into it, and that's all she does all day long is fight with the companies, the Telstras, the Westpac banks, and she's got out of a lot of shit. She got out of paying her loan because from our aspect, what we're trying to prove is that obviously we're not the person, but we are spirit embodied.
Mhm.
So
okay.
what we've learned and what she's learned in the last few days is that the driver's license, they're trying to move everybody from the birth certificate to the driver's license to get to the ID,
Identification.
how do you say it? The brain fog.
Joinder. You mean joinder?
Yeah,
Because your bond,
yeah,
when you've got
you
your
know how
sister
they're
bond,
trying to do everything digital. There you go,
Digital
digital
ID.
ID.
Yeah.
ID.
Real ID. Yeah.
when you've
Yeah,
got like your
and
sister KV bond,
she's doing
your
really
driving
well with
license.
it.
Yeah,
Sorry, love.
I was going to say when you've got your sister KV bond number, so your national insurance number, your birth certificate number, your driving license
Yeah.
number, your passport number, they're all worth the same value, right? So when people look on the treasurydirect.gov website, which is universal, because all the bonds are held in America, normally they're looking for one value. And normally it's between 500 million, like mine is, really low,
Wow.
and 3 or 4 billion for the biggest one I know is for a career criminal. Because when you go into jail, that's when your bond is worth most money to them. But you've got your Sesta KV bond value, say 550 million. Your driving license is also 550 million because they're all linked. And people don't realise that. So you've got another 4 or 5 bonds coming off that are of the same value. So people are worth 4 or 5 times what their original search is. shocking, really. The amount of the scam is unreal. But yeah,
That's right. But
Crazy.
we're not really interested in that side of it. We're trying to break the fucking system.
nah, sure. Yeah,
So
no, totally.
so
I get
now
you, I'm just saying.
so now she's working with Grok, and
Mm.
Grok she's got, you know, say 10 tabs open at the same time. So once she feeds information, our information into Grok, into one Grok, that Grok will spit something out. She'll feed it into the other Grok, and she's having incredible results. And it's really interesting, you know, not, you know, for her. And so I'm just like her sidekick. Anyway, she has a question because she always, I don't know why maybe she's too busy, whatever. She expects me to decipher Christian's information for her. And I'm just like, dude, guys, see, you can just go by yourself and have a look.
Kirsten's video show. That's the deciphering of Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you
okay,
can send
but-
her to. Kirsten's video
I don't
show.
know. She just, like, I mean, we've all been here for years, and I've been talking about Christian with her for years. And she's just got this thing. So I'm like, whatever, that's your journey. I'm not deciphering nothing for you. It's all right there. So anyway, we were talking about the other day about, you know, why this movie is playing out and why the white hats are kind of reiterating what the cabal were going to do, you know, since 1919. And I'm like, well, you know, we needed people to see what was going to happen to us and that we would all have been gone by 2019. And so everybody, you know, we're hoping to wake up the last souls that can possibly wake up at this point. And, you know, and it's a horror movie and we all need to see it. And she's like, well, what about the grandbabies? You know, why do they, you know, like, I'm like, everybody has to, you know, and then, so my question is,
The ancient souls, though. That's fine.
how
The
are
children.
we going to, I told her the children are old souls. I told her, you know, yeah. But
Children
she's
and
like,
animals
they're
have
so
the golden
innocent. I
ticket.
just want to, I told her that too.
Mhm.
But she's like, I just want to protect them from this, you know, this horror movie. And I'm like, but that's not the point. So I guess my question is, how do we get to what?
They're going to remember. I don't know, there was background noise there, but remember from the first event is going to
What's
trigger
that?
something in their memory. So the children, whether they're 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever age, from the first event, something's going to be triggered in that memory where they're going to
They'll
start
wake
to
up
remember.
first, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids will wake up first.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Lo. Okay. All right. Because, you know, we can't imagine, you know, having to show these kids. I mean, there's just no way. It's just too horrific.
They'll twig it first. All the children wake up first when it starts to go off. Just don't forget, a lot of the kids that are teenage age, they're all social media and that. They've all got a good idea about the Red Jews, Satanism, the royal family, reptilians. They've all got a good, you know, teenage
Of
people.
course. No, but we're talking about the
they're
real
more ahead.
little ones, Leo.
You mean the babies?
But
Yeah, they'll be fine. There's no way.
Yeah, like let's say below 5.
So
they'll be
Well,
kind of,
Luke
yeah, they
kind of
won't
answered it for
experience it.
me. They get their memories back, and then so their own consciousness will filter that for them,
I've got something to add.
and
Hold on a sec.
they'll get the picture without us having to
You got a little delay
actually,
going on.
you know, speak it or show them pictures. Oh, so
Amanda,
yeah,
let Lo tell you. There's a delay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so children that are coming in at the moment who are 2 and 3 and 4 are coming in with their memories intact anyway. So those grandchildren or children who are currently under 5, whether, you know, aware or not aware, consciously aware, they've got their memories. So as soon as the first activation begins, that will, like, those children are going to be okay. They're going to be okay. And understand as a mother, grandmother, because that's always been my focus. How do you provide that comfort and support during those times? Mine's are a little bit older, so I'm leaving breadcrumbs and I'm talking and getting the prep ready for what's coming to the older one, not so much the younger one. So when they are younger, Christian said that they've been coming in since what, 2019, with their memories already intact. So those children are going to be absolutely okay at a soul level. They're going to be safe. They're going to start to remember, and when the activations begin, it'll start. They'll remember who they are. I have full trust in that process. But I understand as a mother,
But
it's a big focus.
thank you, Lo. But the whole point of us going through this horror movie right now is so that it never happens again, right? So, however that happens for them, I'll let her know what you said. Thank you so much. And
this is the beginning
thank
of
you
it,
for
'cause Christian
everyone who's
said,
been chatting with me.
Christian
Go
said
on.
this is just the beginning of it. You're going to get like way more on the once on the other side. Like this is sort of the beginning of it. This isn't going to end, once you on the other side, it continues. It goes like way
More
deeper,
memories.
right? There's almost no bottom
The
to it.
awakening. Yeah. Yeah,
So
cool.
this is the
Thank you.
prepper. This is still not the finale. You're not going to get everything on this side.
That'll come after.
Yeah.
By which time
Well,
you'll be
we
safe and
can't
everything will be
because
okay.
yeah, we can't because even us as adults, even us, I've been awake since a child, and even we can't assimilate everything that we're seeing and hearing, it's just, and of course Christian's information on top of that, it's like
No, the Christian's
Anyway,
information has brought us all peace.
Peace of mind.
Oh, it's brought me so much peace, sweetheart. So much peace. I was saying to Big Bird, I don't like it here so much that I was going to take myself out because I'm just so not into it. It's like, once you start realizing what's been going on and who's even around you, and also, just trying to speak truth to people who just then turn around and now you're everybody's enemy.
Right, that's not our job. Our job is to hold the frequency because that's what we came in here for. We came in here with Christian.
I know, Precious.
To hold the frequency.
I know that.
The peace of mind is the
I
best
know
thing
that,
about
Precious.
it.
But in the beginning, before
in the
we knew
beginning,
that, we
when we
were
didn't know.
trying to
Yes.
share.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
We didn't know Christian's information. Even, like I said, I've been, what's my name? Renegade System Buster. I've been like, people, hey, like, fucking wake up.
Yeah.
And so, but I can't remember the lady's name just before Jeanette. No, it's hard on the
Marie?
phone because there's so many.
It was
Marie? Marie?
No, Jeanette. Thank you.
Oh, Jeanette. Oh, okay.
Can't remember what I was saying now. She was saying, or Yus was all saying, how people are taking things differently now. Like even my youngest son, who's nearly 30, instead of doing the rolling eyes or going on his phone or whatever, when I start talking, he's kind of silent now. Like he's kind of listening, even though we wouldn't want to know that we were listening. It's a slightly different reaction. And
that's because the war's
that's so noticeable to me. What'd you say, love?
I think there's a lot of people that are starting to think, what's going on in the Middle East? What about my crazy conspiracy theorist friend? Where are they? Because I need to know what's going on, because people are feeling something. We're feeling it even more. But those people who are not aware of what's going on are feeling something but don't know what it is. And they're seeing there's a war and they're starting to think, So I think there's a bit of panic.
That's why my mate was a born-again Christian since like a month ago or whatever. That's why he's done that, clearly.
Right.
He's worried. Doesn't know what's going on. He's bouncing off the media. And he's thinking, I'll just hedge me bets. He's probably got a copy of the Quran at home as well.
Yeah,
Just a
like
small from the chat here. Carla's just saying, how do I raise my hand? You go to the react button, and then you'll have raise
Raise your
hand.
hand.
like this same son's girlfriend's parents live in Dubai, and they heard bombs going off the other day, and we all know that it's, you know, whatever we call that, not
Project
really, but,
Bluebeam or
Optic.
yeah, well, that'll do. But I thought that was also interesting that they actually, you know, because we like boots on the ground, right? And I thought that was well interesting because here in Africa, there's like nothing. There's you know, it's like it's such a bubble environment, absolutely incredible. You know, everyone's going about their lives. Can you still hear me? Because the pictures are glitching a bit.
yeah, we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. And there was one thing on the chat. It was Michaela posted a little short video of some little animals on a roof today. And I think Kat was asking what they are. Well, I think they're Hyrexes, just in case anybody wanted to know
I
that.
saw that one. I was wondering what they were.
Yeah, they're
He was
Hyrexes, and I
giving them
think
like a
they're rock
little like twig or a
Hyrexes.
little tree or something.
Yeah, they hang out in the copies. We have on my property here, we have Hyrax. They live in the tree, obviously called tree Hyraxes. And yeah,
Michaela
that's
posts
about
good
it.
stuff. That's another excellent poster of.
Yeah, well, lots of people do. I mean, you know, we all live on the channels, right? So I'm just so thankful that you know, you are also amusing because I'm chuckling all day long. I'm having a chuckle quietly, of course, because there's no chuckle emoji. Yeah, I've got a lot to say.
There's a laughing emoji, Amanda.
They're
You
laughing.
can
say it,
laugh.
I want to talk to
Rephrase
you.
for a chuckle.
Yes. Put the laughing emoji on if you can't hit it 3 times. Just keep pushing the laughing.
They should have chuckle,
20.
hearty chuckle.
All right,
Custom
thank
emoji
you for
pack.
coming on and gracing us with your presence. We know you're in the channel, but it's nice to see you every once in a while.
Yeah, I just got to remind you, you know, what
you look like.
what I am, who I am. Well,
Thank
I'm not
you.
sure
That's
about
good.
that so much.
You're hanging out with B-Bird.
Yeah,
That's good
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, big
you,
love to you.
Big love.
Thanks, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you all.
Love you.
You too.
Tuko pamoja, as we say here. Tuko
Okay.
pamoja. We are one.
All right, we are one. All right, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, you all right. You said it. That's good. Thank you.
Robin
Hi,
Poe.
Robin. How are you?
I'm good. Excuse me.
Good to see you.
Hello, mate.
My voice was kind of failing me there.
How's the
But
weather in your neck of the woods?
it's been actually nice for a couple of days now. I was
Good.
telling Marla because she was saying there was springtime in the Rockies. There's springtime here too. The sun actually feels warm. So it's like, wow.
There you go.
Mhm.
Here today as well, actually.
It's
Yeah.
summer here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is like our first few warm days, just a couple warm days. And then it's gonna get all cold again on Monday. So
Yeah. Cold.
but anyway, I've been watching, I don't know how many people have seen that 21st Memory channel on Rumble.
Yeah.
I've been watching those and I think those actually can help jog your memories, your ancient memories. Because I was listening. I just find that they're you don't really have to do a lot of effort. Just listen, you know, don't even think too hard about it. Just kind
Very
of
professional.
I think they're a good reference. I still love Christian's voice because that's his harmonics that are teaching us, and that's what that's where we get goes into our 2.2s. No, we have a higher brain capacity now. It's like 3 something, I think he said last time I asked him.
But
We're no
anyway,
longer 2.2s. No.
I thought those were interesting. And one of the questions I had is for Leon. I said, how can you talk about getting burned alive and stuff like that and still laugh now? And I'm going, this is weird.
Where it happened. That's it.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. I think that's what I finally figured that out too, because I had a memory kind of jump in like of a grizzly. It's kind of the same grizzly thing. It involves a broad axe, not like a lumberjack axe, but the old medieval broad axe. And it was like some kind of an execution that
We all have.
well, yeah, it was like execution. It was an old Viking ritual execution. I don't know, maybe it's my genes or something, because I got a lot of Scandinavian in there. And it was a ritual known as the I can't even say it now. Blood eagle. It's like an old ritualistic form of execution in Viking times, and it's really grisly, and it would have been really painful. But it happened to me, and it was very it wasn't brief, and I didn't feel any pain, but it was kind of like jarring, like kind of whoa. So, and I think I ended up getting that memory as a way of showing that these are going to come to you. And I think you will get more memories if you're not afraid of them, right?
I haven't got memories. That's one thing I don't have anything of anything at all. Is a memory of nothing. No, but I was talking to Christian about this loads, and he's like, "Oh, you don't realise you've been killed loads." And I checked off. I said, "I got some when I was getting on with Lightweb, last year. I said to Christian, is that likely to be real? I mean, like this? Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, that's tame." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What?" Because I thought when I first met Christian for a couple of years, I thought, I'm like, sweet. So I haven't even got nothing to worry about. I've got nothing's happened to me. I've just escaped everything. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought in my head for a couple of years. And then, and then I'm like, wow, this is some serious shit. I've got a lot to deal with. Yeah, we all have though. That's the thing.
It'll be mild.
600 lives of it.
Yeah, but this blood eagle execution is very grisly. And I won't describe it here because I don't want to lower the vibration. You can look at it online. They've got references to it. But so I think, and I don't like to keep harping on about it. Sounds like a broken record. I always mention the idea of acceptance, like to just accept what happened. Don't stress about it. Don't think about it too much. Just say, okay, that happened.
Spilt milk.
Yeah. And so, but I think once you can get past just accepting what happened in your past lives and all that, if you can just
turn it into a positive. I turn it into a positive. I to be honest, I do. I'm grateful. I'm cool with it. I'm not just upset with it. I'm actually no one else. Who the fuck else has died like 600-700 times?
It's like
no one. So you've got to turn it around. I think. Don't just accept it. I think make it into a positive.
Because you got a good portfolio. Guillotine, burned at the stake.
You'll be very popular in the local pub after.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about the burning of the stake. I'll talk about the blood eagle. So.
Yeah. Well, all of it though, whatever you've endured, we've all died, and it's all happened in the past, quite a long time ago now. Yeah. I don't think I've had many lives where I ain't been killed. I think there's quite a few where mostly I think where it's been we've all been killed. Everyone. All that 4,000, all been in a lot of trouble from day one.
Can't be afraid of it though. I mean,
no, that's right.
Yeah, now that I experienced it was just briefly, but it was like, whoa, I think that it'll make me unafraid to accept more past memories And so I think it helps in getting your memories back because you're no longer shying away from them.
Definitely.
That
More
happened.
accepting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that was again, it's just like I don't know why this is the message I keep getting is acceptance. Just accept it and let it happen. And I think, we just what happened happened. What is happening, and what will happen is gonna be and just not stress too much about it. And I think that's why, Amanda was talking about, what if these little children have these memories? They're they're just going to be. I'm not worried about children having these memories because it'll be just like that
The
happened.
GAA has thought of every single detail.
Yeah.
More than anything you could think of.
Yeah, and it's just such a
Leon.
No, I was just going to say, Kirsten, thank you. Cool. Yeah.
I was going, how can Leon know about these things? And just, it happened. And now I understand. Okay. It's just,
You've got to make it what's happened. There's no point. I thought about this straight away when I met Christian. All this is really severe. There's some really serious stuff that you obviously can't be negative about when the time. So that's why it's important to know about it and understand it. Because when the time matters, you need to have gotten over it or be really excited about going home and not.
Yeah, to remember it is to heal. I mean, it's like your first step in healing is to remember it. So, I don't think, and anyway, I just think that I found that 21st memory. I started listening to some of those and that jogged my memories. I'm going,
good.
Yeah, it's great. It's brilliant, those stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot heal until you know the truth, and you cannot evolve until you heal.
No. So people got to remember this first happened. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's in progression.
I just understand now. This is why we all have to experience this, so it will never happen again.
Yeah.
And now it's like when I hear about the custodians, it's like, hey, you over there, get over here. I want to. Tap.
Yeah.
Speaking of messages, this morning when I was still in the astral, I heard a knock on my window pane while I was sleeping. Now the dogs didn't hear it, and then I woke up going, "Is somebody at my window? What is going on?" And I was like, "Okay, I don't hear anything else, so I guess I'll just try and go back to sleep." And I went to shut my eyes, and I heard Lo's voice say, "Ready?" And I'm like,
"What?
What? What? Now I was not asleep. What does that mean?
No. I'm ready too. Ready?
Well, yeah.
Means Kushti's still on the remote control.
Kushi, can you speak like Lo? What's going on?
The only other thing that once I got that first kind of that memory, and it's gruesome memory, but now I'm finding that I'm seeing orbs, which I'd never seen them before, and it's like there's a lot of them.
They're there to help heal. That's what Christian said. The orbs are there to help heal you.
Yeah, and these ones are specifically blue colored orbs, little blue.
Cool.
Yep.
And they can just turn up anywhere, the side of my dresser, or
That's your soul tone or whatever. What did you say about the colors there? That's a tone of your soul.
Yeah. Well, I always liked blue, so.
And they're really dim.
There you go.
They're really dimmed. Here it's really dimmed and like density compressed so that they don't glow too bright and show up when you pass. Because otherwise they'd know where all the star seeds were and know where everyone was. So they make it all the same sort of luminosity so that it's more undetectable. That makes sense as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's very clever. Really, the subject, honestly, what they've done about it, it's next level. The way they've gone about it, but
yeah,
it's accepting it, isn't it?
Right. It's all acceptance, just to accept it. It's like I didn't get excited. I saw an orb. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I just said, "Oh, hi, orb." Yeah,
That's your soul family.
yeah,
I get excited when I see them.
Yeah.
I love them.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're just yeah. It's I think again, I hate to say it. It just keeps sounding like a broken record. It's acceptance of what is, and okay, they're orbs. I accept them. They're just orbs. And it's very peaceful now because the more you accept, the more peaceful you can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And trust the plan. It's all gonna work the way it's
Trust the
supposed to.
process.
Trust the process. Yeah. It's all these things are there for a reason. And the more you accept it, the more you understand it.
Yes.
So anyway, that's all I have.
Okay. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah. Donna Bright saying thank you with the acceptance. You've helped me.
Big love, Robin. Big love.
Big love. And good point.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Hello, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. There's so much I could say. I mean, firstly, I'd like to say, looking at you all meeting up in America was just so beautiful, honestly.
We had so much
It
fun.
really was very special. I think all of us felt that and that connection. That's the first thing that I'd like to say. I get a bit shy when I'm talking, it's a bit
Oh, it's just us.
all this energy. But I think I think I've had a week where I didn't have any internet because I changed internet provider.
Mhm.
And during that time, I went into a complete switch off from everything. And I was missing, obviously, coming on Zoom and on a Saturday speaking to the Crazy Gang. I love them all so much. To have that connection in the UK and but having that week off coming back on, I just really felt, especially on social media, this energy. And that's what I'd like to talk about really, is how we're learning to stabilize the energy because of the fact that the more information that comes out, the more chaotic. It's like a vortex, isn't it? And that we all have this power within us. And, it comes out through discord in communication, through emotion. So it's that power that we have. And I just became so aware of that during that week off. And I just love you guys. Absolutely love you all. So, there's no words really. I love listening.
We love you too.
I love you. I love you, honestly. Oh, I get all emotional. Going to put some out, which it's like UK thing, but it's just. I just feel that we're in this state of we have to be like calmness, and when people get heated, because there's so much of that around me as well, is having that calmness and knowing that my energy field is really important to protect your energy as well during these times so that we're anchoring in the light, the frequency, and the effect it has on the body. I've not had a cold for years, but I've had runny nose, blocked ears. I've not taken anything, obviously, but I thought I don't have a bloody cold. What's wrong with me, But it's like the energies. But yeah, and I love the fact that you mentioned about that young woman who made the video about the basically about sovereignty of a child, I think that was just the fact that people are awakened to that truth and the level and layers upon layers upon layers of deception and lies. And you see it, we see that light, those lies, and I just feel really excited. I really do.
Yes.
Does everybody feel excited?
Yes.
I'm really excited because I can feel, we've gone through some very difficult times. I know I have. I've gone through some very, very difficult times, but I celebrate those as well because it makes you stronger. It makes you more resilient. It gives you that grounding, But yeah, love you lot. I'm going to get off in a minute because I love listening to other people. I just, it took me a long time to find my voice, and it was only during the awakening process that I found a confidence to speak. And I think that is the beauty of this as well, this whole journey,
Growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like learn to stabilize your energy, stabilize and take care of your own frequency, how to respond to things, what your reaction looks like, how your perception is of situations is sometimes not always the right perception, but we've all had growth throughout all of this. We've mastered the art of patience, we've mastered the art of stillness, all of these things. And even the negative, like you said, I look at and think, well, I had growth from that. I wouldn't have had that opportunity otherwise. And all of it is by design, I guess, because when everything hits, we need to be thinking clearly, I think, and I know our higher selves are going to take over, as Christian has said, but there's no accidents. We've had the time, extra time to dig deep, keep the patience, hold the line, frequency, and I think we've mastered it pretty well. If I do things ourselves, I think we should all get it.
And the fact that we're all finding each other and connecting, and it's giving that unified force of the light, it's very powerful. It's so powerful. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that you do. All of us are lights, all of us.
Yes.
And the beauty of the newly awakened soul as well. It's just magnificent what's happening right now, and we're so close as well. To the final curtain closing. I can't wait. And you answered one of my questions, before I go. I often, in my head, I was thinking, when the Skynet 2 and the sky, I was thinking, what will we see? Because obviously the black plasma is going to be that was brought in by the Nibirians. So the pure white, you answered that. I was listening to one of you, Leon, one of the synopsis, and you talked about that. And it was like answering the question the next day. I listened to it, I thought, oh my God, he's just answered it. Christian,
Good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dark. It's not dark matter. It's white.
That's why it matters what shape the earth is. People that don't realise the shape of the earth, they say, oh, it don't bother me. What do I care? I know loads of people like that I grew up with. They're like, oh, it don't bother me, because they're a bit arrogant like that, a lot of people are. But it will bother you, because, if you don't realise, you think you're on a spinning ball in the middle of nowhere, on 2/3 away out of an average spiral galaxy, and all of a sudden, from Polaris, the pole star down to the horizon, pixelates, well, it peels back, because apocalypse means, I found out, I thought it was the revealing of that which was previously obscured. It's the peeling back of that which was previously obscured is exact apocalypsis. It's the peeling back, and that's exactly what will happen. So it's a multi-dimensional what was obscured. It's Satanism, all of this levels of depravity, and the firmament is being peeled back and revealed. And it's bright white light behind it. It's not dark. People that think they live on a spinning ball, they're going to shit themselves big time.
You sure about that? I was watching Artemis 2. It went around, it went up, around, and went around.
And it puts a new analogy to from dark to light as well.
Yes, from dark to light in every possible way. In every possible way, from the information, from fraud, everything, all them levels of information, Satanism, fraud, all that, manufacturing, all those levels of revelation, and the actual sky itself. Christ. Oh, well, no, not Christ. Here you go.
There he goes again. See, that whole religion things. Leon thinks there's a God or something.
Getting baptized in the morning.
Exactly. You're creating a Christian site. I mean, perfect.
Yeah. Christ. But yeah, no,
love everybody. Have an amazing week. Take care.
Oh, you too. Big love.
Take care, love. Bye.
Bye, Catherine.
Great to see you.
I'm going to jump off, guys.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, though.
Big love, love.
All right.
Bye, though.
See you soon. Bye.
Did you unmute, Paul, or no?
Here you go. Here, I gave it to you again.
Do it by Makaton.
Yeah, my Fat
There he
fingers
is.
pressed the
There he
wrong.
is.
Fat fingers pressing the wrong button again. Hello, how are you? How are we all there?
How are
How
you?
are
Hi,
you?
Leon.
Doing
Hello,
Hey,
good.
Dave.
person. Yeah, g'day. Thought I'd jump on. Our conversation last week, Leon. I was thinking about that. Thinking about the names. I'm pretty sure I've been given a name. Well, I asked for my very first name, and shared that last week. But it occurred to me, Leon, that we would have many names. We would have a name for every life we've lived.
You'll have a soul name. You'll have a soul name, a soul harmonic when you was
Yeah,
created. And then, well, normally you just have that. That would be it. Normally.
Yeah, no,
But
but
only here we've had like, well, loads, maybe 1,000, some people or more.
what I'm saying is that we would have to have alterations to our name, because you would not know what time you were speaking of unless you used the name that you had for that time. Because we've been through a lot of lives and we remember it all, but you wouldn't know where it was from unless you used the name that you had at the time. So, like, for example,
Names
sorry,
No,
Leon,
no,
what?
carry on. Sorry. No, carry on, mate. Sorry.
I was just going to say, the name I was given early on in Lightweb, Karen Thaylun. Now that was my first name as early Lyran, but it would have been altered for every life I've had. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what I did when. For example, my mission name here on this mission as one of the 2000 was Kariel or Rakiel, depends. Early on it was Rakiel because we were out there on the offensive and putting it forward, but now it's all on the comeback, so my tone name is Kariel. It's a bit softer, it's easy, more acceptance. And just to what Robin was saying, that's exactly what we've got to do. Accept. Everybody's got to accept basically the lie of 3D and everything in it, and then come to accept the ET world and what's in that, and ultimately coming to know who we are in that ET world.
Someone said that. Someone.
Yes, been telling us that for a while now.
Yeah.
I think we're all starting to get it, Gary.
It's finally kicking in.
Yeah, kicking in, all right.
Accepting what's happened, yeah. Accepting what's happened is the first thing, and it's getting over that. It's getting over the Satanism, what's happened to the kids, adrenochrome, then the fraud, then all that fraud, like multi-level fraud, then all the other levels. And luckily, everyone on here, we've all done that ages ago. You know what I mean? And hopefully new people can fast track a little bit and get up to speed pretty quick. There's probably still time, you know. There's probably many people that were on the fence that won't be soon.
No,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Yeah, boom.
And just to update you all, there are people getting activated now. I was at the beach yesterday, just walking the dog with a bloke I knew. Our two dogs are notorious down there, so everyone leaves us alone, but they get on fine. Anyway, we're walking along the beach, and you know how you come across someone that sort of catches your attention before you even see them. You just look up and there's an interesting person there. You know the real souls you pass. They give off a vibe and you can feel it, or it wakes you to them. Whereas someone else you just blindly walk past like they weren't even there. You know, obviously an NPC, you get no vibe, nothing coming from them, right? So you don't say hello. I tend to try and ignore everyone as I go through the shopping centre. But occasionally you get this person that catches your eye and you end up saying a g'day. Well, no doubt that's going to be a true soul. who you've just crossed, and you can feel it. But I was walking along the beach yesterday, and this dude was walking in the other direction, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and it was almost awkward for a second, but I said, "Yeah, g'day," and he goes, "G'day, do I know you? I know you." And I went, "Yeah, I've been getting a bit of that lately." And he goes, "No, I'm talking about like previous life. I know you." And I said, "Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm getting." And he goes, "Oh," and he goes, "Well, we walked on speech for about 45 minutes or something. I dropped the full thing on him, like he was right there with it, just soaking it up, absorbing all this information that was making total sense. And literally, I left him with our new media platforms or links to it, which I directed him to my Facebook to find, or one of our pages. And the guy's off. He'll be off now. Like, he's got this. He's been shown the path. He'll be able to find the information himself now. He got most of it from me, and after the chat, like, I said, "Mate, you've done pretty good listening to this. Most people's brains fry at first 5 minutes." And he was right there the whole time. He's not the only one this week. There's been several. People are activating.
It's becoming more and more obvious, isn't it? On social media, and what people are seeing, they're joining dots, and like people that are coming across Christian's intel, them people will fast track big time, and they're the people that are meant to. That's why they're finding it. Like, one example, he just needed to fucking bump into you on the beach. That's all it needed. And it would resonate. It'd be like, I know other people like that. They're all over it. Once they hear it, they're like, "What?" Boom, all over it. All of a sudden, it's brilliant.
He was already open to it, I guess.
Just
everybody
waiting.
is. I dare say things are happening in our sleep, because the last week has been off chops for me. I sustained a severe back injury. I've rotated a L5 in my backbone. My legs don't sit under my body. I'm totally out of.
Really?
I was working, and I did the old rookie mistake of tradies. Often their heaviest load for the day is their first load when they get to the job and they're lugging their tools in. And it's the old false start when the first thing you do, anyway, I'm dragging this load down a hill because it's sliding down the grass hill I'm working on. And I've gone and moved incorrectly, badly, and totally tweaked me back out. Went straight to Cairo. He's trying to straighten me out, but it's a bit of a mess. Ironically, though, 24 hours before that, my cat wanders in the house, and it's got a broken back tail thing. It's in heavy limp mode at the moment. I had another strange event with the dog going missing. Usually it get out the side gate if the wind's blowing it open and piss off to its friends around the neighbourhood. So I spent 2 hours searching, and then to no avail, I put a post on a local chit chat, and a guy answered. My dog was located 15 kilometres away. It's not uncommon for a dog, cattle dog especially, to hike 15 k's chasing something or other, but very unnormal, not normal for my dog to do this. I could consider foul play and everything, but just to say, later on that day, I saw a post from someone I know saying, "Is anyone else's pets acting strangely? What could it be about?" Yeah, come on, get ready first, properly before you go.
My pets act strange all day, every day, so I don't think that's anything that everybody should
No,
be
I'm
worried
not.
about. When don't they act
Well, the
strange?
Schumann's been going off the charts the last little bit.
Yeah.
That's
They're
affecting
acting
everything.
strange right now.
Any local human's been acting
I think
funny.
his name is his soul name is Spence Kayla Fence.
They love
Spence Kayla Fence.
Spence's fences.
Yeah.
That's right. That's his galactic name. And that's why he's the fence guy.
Frequency fence.
All right,
Frequency
cheesy
fence.
humor, fine. Tough audience out there.
Well, I'm live, mate. Yeah. What are we changing?
That
Just settle
sidebar?
down. Just stand
Paul's
Paul.
got
Yeah,
Paul,
Paul's
sidebar.
having a
you-
sidebar conversation outside of the Zoom, apparently.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Just saying, Paul.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
Paul, just saying. You're in
Don't
charge
worry,
of the
we'll wait.
frequency fences back home.
Sorry, guys.
Paul, that's all right. You're all right. I've just said you're in charge of the frequency fences back home, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
We might have showed you all how to do that. Apparently, for
Just doing it with third density material.
the Palladians, we trained them up pretty good. That's us. That's us, by the way. Trained up to come here for this as a team, and we've all found each other again. But I've had a couple of people reach out to me this week, inviting me to do podcasts, which I'm going to jump onto at risk of being edited. But we have the discernment now. You can pick proper people, and the ones that have reached out to me are proper. Proper they are. Proper mindset, proper want to know, and they're the ones we look after. I'd like to also give news that we have a new admin on our Facebook page to the Res Army, and you may know her as Nikki Morris. She is responsible for launching Christian 21 to new heights, new levels of professionalism. She's developed a couple of websites. One is Christian21.com. Links are on our page. They'll come in a
Wait, what?
post.
No, Leon and Gary did Christian21.com.
Is it?
Right?
Is it? Oh, that's all of
Yeah, that's
that
not.
particular site. Yep, fantastic. All of Christian's videos in sequence there, which was really important to follow the story.
So the old ones
the
are
old
at the top. That's
the
it.
first
Yeah.
30. Yeah, brilliant.
They're the ones
site,
that people don't want to scroll back 30 pages, you know, or no, 59 pages, or
Yeah,
63
yeah.
pages on Rumble
Yeah.
to see the old
Yeah,
videos.
Yes.
Oh,
So we
it
put
is
them at the
hard
top.
work.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
That's great.
It was very hard work going through the videos of Rumble because you got to sit through ads every time and all this stuff.
Central pages
Well,
of it, yeah.
now
It's good to have it
just
as a record, though, obviously.
Yes,
yeah, it's just a
Christian21.com is the bomb.
Now, there's another website I'll bring your attention to because its content is next level stuff. I haven't investigated it all myself yet, but what I've seen looks incredibly informative. And what was that site? Shit, where's Nikki now? Too early in the morning for me, but anyway, the links are there on our Facebook pages. Take a look or not, easy choice. I don't care. I've got it now. And to the point where I'm answering my own questions with Christian 21 consciousness. If I simply think about it enough, I'm listening for that first voice, because your first thoughts are your connection to your higher self.
Yes. Yep.
Second thoughts are your disconnect from your higher self. Simple as that.
Simple as.
Simple as. Truth is simple.
Isn't it, Kirsten?
so children can understand. Yo. Woo!
Yeah, well, I guess it's coming together. I did find it interesting that I've sustained a back injury and my cat sustained a back injury. It's like I felt like we were almost under attack last week, and I think it is the last death throes of the 3D false grid overlay, just trying to get its hands in us, but it won't work.
If you were meant to break your arm, Gary.
Yes. If you broke your arm, you were meant to break your arm.
Yeah, so I wonder.
It's a good thing.
Well, I've got to wonder why.
Well, we didn't understand it at the beginning. That hi guy, hey buddy.
Yeah, you want to say hi. Okay.
Well, we didn't understand that. Sorry, Paul. We didn't understand that at the beginning. What that meant. We're like, what the hell is this talking about? You broke your arm. You meant to break your arm. What are you talking about? Now we totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
look at that guy. Look at his cuteness. Look, he's so cute.
He's so cute. He loves to get on the camera.
Anyway, I just want to encourage the new people to come on, introduce themselves, and get a feel for what we're doing here, and pick up the truth.
Yep.
I think the internet is starting to be infiltrated by the truth now.
Mm-hmm.
And so not all of it's BS anymore. There's a lot of truth hitting the airways now. I mean, we can discern that. But
the Christian intel's hitting. I mean, like the 21st Memory is doing a great job of spreading it out to like newer people. You know, that's what it's really, really good for.
Very appealing to a wide audience. Very appealing.
That's what we need. We need to hit those, the newer people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, TikTok is the place. I'm not savvy on that platform at all, but that's where the young people are. Now, my son tells me that they're also on Facebook. They don't interact on Facebook, but they're looking. But their hub is TikTok for the young people, but they are looking at
TikTok's
what we're doing.
great. And the Lego clips are amazing. They're putting everything out. It's all disclosure coming out. It's awesome. Yeah. What's behind the Arctic? What's behind Antarctica walls? What's underneath the pyramids? Like it's all coming out. But they're using Legos. Yeah, I told Christian, I said that you said so children can understand, right? The white hats are using Legos. Hello. Brilliant.
Couldn't make it up.
It is. They're just coming out like one after the other, like at rapid fire. Like
the other one, Lo found the other one where they're Trump's dying in that one.
Yeah.
And the Antichrist, he's the Antichrist. You found that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the one that's coming too. So the 6,000, all the patents for free energy have come out. Big Pharma has been outlawed. Basically, I mentioned that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But so big things are happening now.
Yes.
We'll just kick along till the end.
Speaking of big things, look, my temperature's dropped 20 degrees in the last 5 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours.
Wow. I'm noticing
it was 81 this morning. It's now 61. Mm-hmm.
Just a cold snap. Someone turned the fridge back on, huh?
Yeah, they went.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So,
thanks, Paul. Thank you for.
Right.
You good?
My pleasure, Kirsten. My pleasure, Kirsten.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Big love. Oh, big love.
Get your back proper. Your back is back.
With your back proper. Hey, Bill.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
How is
Hola.
everyone?
Mucho tacos? No.
No.
Oh, that was
mucho
last week.
Fish.
Dingster was saying she opened like a cup, something wasn't packed or whatever to help Bill move, and she just like closed that. Like I didn't see any of that.
What could that have been?
The closet. Was it the closet?
There couldn't have been. Wait, after the move to the new
No,
place?
before you moved. When she
Oh,
was helping
wow.
you move, she opened the door. She thought she was done, and then she opened the door to the closet. She went, "Oh, nope."
Well, yeah, that one stayed till the end. I think I took care of that, just like a few things in the kitchen. So
Yes, it's called "Throw It Away," Bill. Throw it away.
I'm here. I'm here. You know, I've got a little extra space at the end. I needed some space after the beach house.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
seriously.
Yeah.
And you guys have like talked about so many things that keep distracting my attention already in this show. I mean, whether it's memories, whether it's your nickname, whether it's frequency fences, you name it. I mean, the last 2 months have been so beyond for me that I'm okay cutting it off right here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I had a spring birthday too, and I'm excited that the last 2 months for me has been the celebration. I'm more like just trying to settle back into 3D life.
Yeah.
It's the best I can.
Yeah.
And which is a little boring at times, but I enjoy sitting in silence more than I can imagine these days.
What do you mean boring? You just went to Florida.
Sorry.
What do you mean boring? None of us are going to
No,
Florida.
just being back in the homestead. Yeah, no, I've been going on about this. Like, okay, and then you talked about Legos for a second, and I'm like, there's that damn Tesla car in my mind again. At first, I liked those when I saw them, and then I thought about the pixelation world over time. And now, when I see one of those cars, I see nothing but a Lego and this void of void of personality, almost. Really,
Yes. Yeah.
where at first it seemed like cool in
Yeah.
a way, but now I just see this like, yeah, it's
You talking about the
the
Tesla
Cybertruck?
truck?
Yeah.
The Tesla truck is like, it's like a hunk of metal running down the street.
With the sharpest corners that injure you.
Yes.
yeah, it's blocky. It's really
That's what
blocky.
yeah, my friend told me that when the door shuts on those Tesla trucks, it doesn't stop. So if your hand's in the way, it'll just cut your fingers off. Oh, that's perfect. Let's get one of those. That sounds great for the family. Yes.
Holy cow.
You know?
No, I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah. It doesn't, there's nothing to stop it. It'll just come down.
Pretty impersonal, I'd say. Pretty impersonal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've had so much fun being and hanging out with other Resonating Army members and going off the vibrations that occur when we're together. I'd say well, of course, one or more, but two or more the merrier, no doubt. And time melts away, and life has become a bit more dreamy overall in the last month, especially.
Yeah.
Day-to-day life has become a bit more dreamy. It's both detached but tuned in at the same time, right? Because we're checked out, but we're also checked in.
Yeah.
To the new vibe.
One
that we're
pinky toe
carrying.
in left. One.
Yes.
That's all we have left in. One pinky toe.
Yeah. And then I keep, because I have this extra energy suddenly that I haven't seen out of myself, my throat chakra is still healing. But I'll tell you, it's a whole lot better than it was.
Yeah.
And that's all I can ask for. But to have this level of energy back here at the end is huge. I mean, I've probably talked about that to the people I've been around, but I haven't been on the show in a little while. And I have got a lot more energy since everything has gone down, since the move, since all the first gathering, second gathering, in between gatherings, the first people here.
Yeah. Bill,
St.
has been on the
Augustine in
gathering kit.
November. I mean, I feel like the most blissed person in the world right now, y'all. I really do. Yeah, it's amazing.
Home away from home is Florida.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy the ride down was very smooth. The ride back was a little bit chaotic, and I was talking about creating and noticing even in those moments how quickly we can create and uncreate situations. Because I was creating blocks in the road for me, apparently, because the first few annoyed me so much that it kind of got me out of my center. And then I finally realized that what was going on. And I said, you know what? I did this on the way down. I'll do it on the way back. I said, I may not get home when I want to get home, but let's make it a little smoother. And I just acknowledged that I acknowledge them. These left-hand people, I don't know what I was calling them, left-hand loonies or left-hand. I don't know what I was calling them at the time, but either way, I'm like,
left hand. That's Leon.
Yeah.
That's the way he drives. He is a
they're all
left hand.
going the same.
He's a left
they're
hand
all going the
loony.
same speed. Yes, loonies is good. It's almost it's like semi-British. I don't know. In Monty Python, they had the silly party way back in the day.
Monster
Looney
Rated
party,
Looney
I
Party.
think.
or whatever.
Yeah, I think they had the Looney party too. So
we always get a parking space wherever we go, no matter how busy it is, no matter what part of the world it is. We always end up with the only car parking space. It's like weird. It's uncanny, and even the other week, the Christian was like, "Wow, bang! There's only one space. Oh look, it's right where we want
more
to be."
than it surprises me, Leon. It really surprises me.
Every time
and
I
then
go into
there's-
town into the high street, I get a parking space right where I want it to be. It's mental. And there's only a few in that street, and it's busy sometimes.
What you got to go is go, thank you, Kalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old simulation code.
They're out watching it. They're dropping a bob down there, just like I don't know what they're doing exactly, but I know it's a little more energetic than that. But you know,
Yeah, too right.
And then there's this brain capacity thing. I'm just driving yesterday, and I don't know what I brain farted at the time. I don't remember what it was. That's the point. And I'm thinking, come on, I got 1/3 of my capacity here, and I got the 2/3 up there. But for some reason, I still only have 3-4% brain capacity. I can't handle a 33%, which was I have 33% of my essence I'm thinking of, right? But we don't have 33% of our brain capacity. We can't handle that in these little bodies here. So
no, I don't reckon. I mean, Christian's on 4 or 5. I'm probably on 0.8, maybe 1. You know what I mean? So there's no way anyone's got no 33% thing going off. Maybe Neanderthals had that. They had a larger cranial capacity.
Weren't they
758
smart?
BC,
Didn't you say they were smart, Leon?
They were smart as fuck. They were smart as fuck. They just didn't talk properly because their vocal cords weren't as up. So they were all right, but they weren't like they were very clever. But I don't think they had good vocal capacity. That's what that whole period was, the Paleolithic, to get the brain smaller, and that's why there was 8 or 9 real ones, and they made the rest up. So they had 8 or 9, 10 goes at creating something that they could use to build civilization. So that's what the Paleolithic and all that hunter-gatherer bullshit was. They just gave them basic equipment and let them get on with it and see how far they got. So some of them developed sort of speech, other ones didn't really develop speech, but they were really clever and, all sorts of crazy. That's what all that testing. And the blood groups, that's what all them haplogroups were. Different, like rhesus negative, rhesus positive, A, B, O, but all trying to work out the best things for adrenochrome. So that whole period, right, it's just amazing. The level what they went through is crazy. People won't, the normal person never gets to even contemplate that sort of stuff. They ain't nowhere near that. You know what I mean? They're just worrying about what they ain't worrying about. They ain't even worrying about the banking crash yet, let alone the red shoes. You know what I mean? Christian 21 followers got the benefit of having access to. We've done all that impact stuff. You know what I mean? We've all discussed it for ages. But it's just so deep, isn't it? I keep saying that, but it keeps dawning on me even more so lately with this disparity between people that know what's going on, which is very few, and people that haven't got a clue at all about anything and don't even think anything's going on, let alone what might be going on.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
Disparity
How can they be sold? How can they be sold if they're not sparking awake? But I guess there's so many levels of staining, that and individuality situation.
Even being awake is all right, it's handy, but it ain't gonna do you no really favors at the end. When like we said before, when they peel the sky back, the apocalypse, the peeling back of literally the sky, with the people even that are awake. Even flat earthers won't really understand that. Even the people that are staunch flat earthers ain't going to understand what that is. And that's like people that are really, really awake. If you look at the normal cross section of the community, people aren't normally awake to flat earth. They're not that awake. And maybe some of them thought, well, maybe, but that's it. So when they take the sky away and it's bright, they're going. That's
Yeah.
So even those people, it's only Christian 21 intel that's going to help anyone ultimately. It might cushion the blow. Normal intel might help some people. I don't know how, but maybe.
What do you think? What do you think about the slides? The 0 to 12 hours, 12 to 24, 36, 72, etc. I mean, it seems like knowing, even if you don't know all the intel, that's like
You need to get
saving
over
a
Satanism.
Christian.
Definitely, that's a major one. And the fact that reptilians were in charge, that's a major one. The royal family.
Mhm.
If people can get over these things, which they kind of don't, because it's all a joke still. Oh yeah, we saw a program in the 80s called V that said that. Yeah, it's in plain
Yeah.
sight. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
people,
Well,
if
you're
they can get over
most
the
loved
fact
and
that
trusted.
if they can get over that, and the fact that Mr. Tumble killed kids, and all the fact that every single person did, anyone that's famous that sung anything
Up
or made
beforehand.
anything famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't one where they were all in it. You didn't get to those
Yeah.
positions unless you were playing you
When
were
you get to
33rd
this
degree
level,
Freemason.
when you get to this level, this is all normal stuff, and we've totally gotten over it. But this is the problem for normal people. They haven't even thought about a single thing to do with this. They can't, because it's easy. Gary, you summed it up. All of them. It's just all of them. There's no need to go, well, was it this person? Was it that
Mhm.
person? No, 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 no. If you've ever heard of them, that's that person. Apart from Nikola Tesla, that's about it. That's the easy equation, the fast track. Don't worry about who was and wasn't. It's everyone. All of them. If you know their name or heard their name or seen them or read their book, yeah, they're part of it. If
Yeah.
you've read more than one book, that's just how it is. So
But there were
that's easy to
some
get.
good souls that had to infiltrate these things,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
the
But even so,
Guyanas and
unfortunately, they volunteered to be part of that side of it, which fair play to them.
yeah,
Meanwhile, that's next
that's a tough
level.
one.
Yeah,
think
big time. Took me a while to get my head around that because I'm like, what do you mean, really? Wow. So yeah, fair play to them. They'll go and heal him for ages, but at least they played a part that they had to play to fracture it from the inside out. Mm.
Well, thankfully, we're doing a lot of that, and I feel like the group together we've done so much of that since the
Yeah.
meditations, since Hagia Sophia, since the U.S. tour, and Christian's presence here in this continent or this overlay, really, just above and below us.
Mm.
All those places. Wow. I mean, it's all rolled together. It's all rolled together into moments for me. It's just really pretty amazing, and I thank you all for it. I thank
Yeah.
every
The
one of
Vatican
you.
tour, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yep.
This level of peace and energy, I didn't expect. I truly didn't, and I'm so happy that I hope as many people can get there as they're able to. At the end, I was ready to go, plenty of times, but not as ready as we are, obviously.
Mhm.
So,
The growth. Yeah. A lot.
yeah, the growth and acceptance, back to acceptance.
Yeah.
I had a long list, but I was working on it years ago, and then things keep coming up. So
Yeah. Exactly.
check,
The
check,
more
check.
time we had.
You
Yeah.
don't know where it's all coming from either. Once you're doing some of this work for so long, you don't even know where it's coming from. You don't know which situation it is. You just know sometimes there's this darkness that needs to come out, and this tension, this stuff that's in you still from this life, and it needs an exit strategy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Well, no, I love you all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful week.
Big love, Bill.
I've enjoyed all the meditations since they started. I think they've been really helpful to this whole process, without a
Yes.
doubt.
Everybody coming together and meditating has been
Whether
amazing.
whether we're together, that's powerful, but by themselves, just popping into one of those short meditations is very powerful, as we discovered right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy
Nice.
Sunday, Bill. Big
Cheers,
love.
Gary.
Big love, Bill.
Cheers, Kirsten. Cheers, Leon. Love you, brother.
Cheers,
Big
Bill.
love.
Good to see you, Bill. Carla. was asked. You got the whole hand raising thing figured out, which was awesome. You hit the unmute thing.
Hello, mate.
Next. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you are. How are you?
Yeah, I don't
And they
like
got
being
the
up
same
here.
on the beach like
Christian,
Brad
you've
was.
always knocked me off the channel because I never have my video on because I don't like being on here. So I have to be on here today
Sorry.
because
Yeah.
that's
Like
okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
yeah, we get a lot of troublemakers sometimes. So.
Oh, I'm not a troublemaker, but I just like being in the background. But today I have an issue, and I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate every single one of you, especially Kirsten. And I want to send a big shout out to Joanna and Marie O'Reilly. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I've been so stressful this weekend, and the two of them have just held my hand through this whole process.
Nice. Yes, they're great.
Yeah. So this question is for Leon. I've talked to Leon many times, like many years ago, but he doesn't remember. I know he won't remember because he's gone through so many things. But this question is for you, Leon. I hope you can help me out because I think I'm having mental diarrhea.
What's up?
So I've had a problem with some the banks. I've had a problem with the banks. I had what do you call it? A loan that I didn't pay back, right? It was a credit card loan. So I sent them a promissory note and I haven't heard from them for 6 months. I heard from them on Friday. They sent me this. It's a little letter and I'm afraid to open it because the last letter they sent me was about
don't be afraid to open it.
it's about garnishing my wages. It was about garnishing my wages and freezing my bank account. So I didn't hear nothing back. I didn't hear nothing back for 6 months. And then this weekend, I got this. So I'm thinking, I haven't even opened it, but I know on your last, when I was reading that a post of yours, it says acquisition. If you don't open it, you're admitting guilt.
Tacit acquiescence. Acquiescence. Yeah, that's it. So you need to open it.
Should I send it back or should I open it?
Well, no, listen, I'm just thinking, you sent a promissory note, you sent a track signed for in the post, yeah?
No, I sent it registered mail. They opened it. They got it.
Yeah, cool. You've got the number, you've got proof of postage, you've got you can see that they opened it, yeah? So all you need to do is write to them and say, listen, I'm waiting for a receipt. I still haven't received the payment. I paid this in full, in cash. If you don't believe a promissory note is cash, say, see Lord Denning's quote in the case of Fielding and Platt versus Salim Najjar, 10th of October 1969. Lord Denning decreed that a promissory note is cash and cash is a promissory note.
I did send them one like that, with the other one that I fought, the last one I sent them, that's what I said. I sent all of that.
That's it. Tell them, well, I'm waiting for a receipt.
So should I open this?
Yeah, definitely. Open it. And don't turn it into another promissory note. I did that once. There's no need to. They've been paid twice then. Because I've done that once and I'm never doing that again. Because if you do another promissory note, you're paying them twice. Little bastard.
Well, that's what I do, especially even with the utilities. I keep sending it back to them. I don't think even those that work.
Yeah,
I think
but what you
wrong
need to
with
do
Canada's
is push them for a
system.
receipt. When you send a promissory note, say I want a receipt with the payment within 14 days. You could say 28 if you want or whatever, but I'd say 14 days or 7 days. Okay, can you please send me a receipt? And the next time they write to you, send a copy of the letter that you sent with the promissory note and the tracking number and say, listen, there's cash there. You've had it. Right now, send me a receipt. Don't even bother sending me another bill. You're having a laugh. What are you doing? You're acting in fraud. Say, listen, right now you're acting fraudulently, asking for the money again. I've already paid you. Yeah.
Okay,
Technically,
so
they've
then
taken it from your Cesta KV bond in the first place. They've already taken. See, the thing is, they've already taken the money. Now they want it again. This is the thing. When any
But I don't know what's in
document,
this one though, Leon. That's the thing. I
what?
don't
Sorry.
know what's in it.
No, because you've got to open it. I couldn't tell you what's in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
But
it's
you're
probably
saying that
asking
they've
you
already
for
taken
money.
the money, right?
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
definitely.
saying.
They're
Should
not
I
going to
just
let you
send
get away.
it back or should I just open it and then
Open it. Most certainly open it. I would. I wouldn't not open it. It's
Yeah,
got your name
open
on
the
it, probably
letter.
in
Yeah.
block capitals. Has it got your name in block capitals on the front or what? Because there's loads of things that they've
it
done in that
does.
letter. Yes,
It
see,
does.
that's fucking capitis demutia maxima. That's your name in block capitals. So that is a dead entity died lost at sea, age 15 years, 9 months. So that letter is not addressed to you anyway. But you are, for instance, if you was to go to court, you'd say, I'm here by special attendance. I'm not here as that person. I'm representing the legal fiction. If you was to go, don't worry, I'm not saying you're going to court. I'm just
Please
saying
don't say that. I'm
no,
not
no,
as
no, I'm
brave
not.
as
I'm just
Anthony.
using it as an example. I'm using it as an example. Your name in block capitals, worst case scenario, if you know, in a lawful legal capacity, you're representing at any time you're representing that legal fiction. You're not that legal fiction. You're there by special appearance, special attendance, or by special whatever. You're not that person. You're representing that. Yeah, that legal fiction. But to be honest, open it, because already, if your name's in block capitals, they've already hung themselves there. So all they're going to do in that letter is show more fraud. This is why we do it by the post, not on the phone or email, because email don't count in court. When you do it by postal letter, they've committed, because you've received the letter, they've committed. What they've said is they've committed to that, saying that, and it's all tracked, and they can't do it. So they don't know they can't do it till you point it out. So open the letter.
So if in the letter they're telling me I still owe them, because I know they keep jacking up the price,
they probably will be.
The total amount, by saying that these are the fees and the interest and blah blah blah. So don't send them another note? Promissory note?
No way. Not until you got a receipt for the last one. If anything else has happened since then, well, you can discuss that with them. Whatever I don't know what it was for, but say it was 20 grand when you paid the promissory note, they might have put 2 grand interest on, for instance.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Needs to be discussed. But then the case of whether that was lawful in the first place, because if you paid it up until then, any interest after that is null and void. So that's got to be discussed. You know what I mean? It's not, but you paid it. The first thing you want from them, don't send them another promissory note. No way. The first thing you want from them is send them a letter, explain that you paid by a promissory note. I normally say something like, as you will notice from tracking number or whatever.
Oh, he stalled.
Just my luck.
Leah!
She can you might drop here. This is not looking good.
No.
Me?
Oh,
there he is.
He came back. Well, that was a close one.
Yeah, you got stuck.
I got stuck. So I was just saying, write to them and say to them, and no uncertain terms, and go to town on it. I do sometimes. Honestly, I do a 32-page letter sometimes, and I go into adrenochrome on a bank letter. But that just depends how I'm feeling. I'm not suggesting you do that. Just write back to them. Say,
that's the Leon Sinclair shock and awe system.
Shock and awe. Yeah, no, but just say to them, listen, whatever that letter says, it's probably you saying you owe more money, most likely. So
it's very thin, Leon. It's very thin. The other ones were all thick, like this big. This one is very thin. I'm thinking
it could be just like a statement or whatever. Here's your current balance.
Share it with the group.
Maybe it's a receipt.
You think?
Wishful thinking.
I was going to say that it could be a receipt. It's not.
We manifest.
I'm going to open it.
I'm manifesting it's a receipt.
I think it's a statement. I think it's what you currently own plus the interest. That they're telling you what your current balance is. That's what it's going to say.
Drum roll, please.
It's a check. 200 grand.
No, they've lowered the amount.
They
just lowered the amount.
They're giving you a final.
The original price.
Yes, that's what they'll keep doing too. With credit cards, they'll do that. I have a credit card that's been 6 years now. I think, or so. I don't know what it is. How many years that? But now it was like thousands of dollars. Now it's like, pay 200. Now pay 200. And it'll be all good. And I'm like, I just ignore them.
Yeah, that's what it is. They've lowered the amount. So should I send them another? They've lowered the amount.
No, you've already paid it.
Balance that I owed.
No.
Listen, have they deducted what the promissory note value was?
No, they just lowered it to the amount the first balance was. Like the balance was 72 something.
You want to think, how much did you pay in a promissory note?
I paid 30,000.
Yeah, so you want to receipt for that?
29,000 and change, and I just gave them 30.
That's it. So give them the tracking number or the proof of sent, whatever, proof of receipt, and then say, listen, I'm waiting for a receipt. Can you please hurry up with that? Because I'll give you another 14 days.
But this one is only the original. What I owed on the credit card is the original balance on the credit card that they're sending me now, not what I paid them.
Right. Okay. So That's
They're giving
still
you like a
okay.
deal. This is
Yeah,
how they
yeah,
play the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, they'll keep
They're
doing
giving you
that year
without
after
the
year.
interest. You can play. We'll just take the original balance without the interest.
It's not the bailiffs. It's not a letter saying the bailiff's going to
No,
kick
no,
the
no,
door in.
no, no. I'm so glad I opened it. No, it's not that. It's not that.
Totally.
It's not
No,
that.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
I'm at
Always
peace now.
open it.
I'm
Always
so much
open
better
mail.
now.
Never.
So much
Yeah,
better now.
see, you stressed
Good
out
for
for
you.
nothing,
Oh my
Chloe.
God, all weekend I stressed out. But
See?
thank you, Marie, and thank you, Joanne, for holding my
That's
hand
what
through
they
this
do to
nonsense.
you, though. That's the fear.
That's
That's
it.
what they do.
Gary, you've just hit the nail on the head. That's
I'm
why they
sorry, I
do
didn't
it.
hear you,
Yeah.
Gary.
He said that's what they do. They put the fear in you. That's the
That is
whole
so
thing.
true, but I'm still in 3D. My whole mind is still on
I
3D.
know.
When they send me these stupid nonsense, because once they say garnish my wages, then there goes paying the rent and my mortgage. There goes paying anything. So,
Yeah,
but
I know
this
what
is
you're
not
saying.
it. So I think I'm okay, right?
I
I'm
dip in
okay.
and out of 3D
It's a
now.
constant. It's like a cat and mouse game here. Don't follow.
Yeah.
So now you got to come
There's
back with
nothing
that with
about
the
garnishing,
letter.
nothing. They just gave me the original number that it was in the beginning.
I just keep throwing them away. It's
Yeah,
been
you
years.
want a receipt for payment. You want a receipt. They're not
Yeah.
going to hassle you now. It's too late in the day. Trust me.
So don't send them no more money.
Got,
Just send them a
no
letter.
way. Yes,
Yes.
1,000,000%. Don't send them a
Okay.
penny. Don't send them a
Okay, I
penny.
feel
You
so
want a
much
receipt.
better. Oh
If
my
you want,
God.
if they want more money, they can send you a receipt for the last payment. Otherwise,
Okay.
there's no more receipt. There's no more payments going on. They've had it. If they don't want to acknowledge that, well, you've got proof of it. You've paid in cash. If they don't want to accept cash, they can't pursue you in court. It's not possible. They can only threaten you and hope that you give in.
Pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's all. They threaten you, and that's it. They can only
Exactly.
threaten you.
they're telling me
They
they need
can't
a check
actually
or a
do
money
anything.
order by the 20th. Like the
No.
20th.
You want to receipt. Say, write to them tonight or tomorrow or whenever. It's daytime now, or is that just a backdrop? Write to them and just say in a letter, send it
Oh,
back
no,
to the signed for.
I'm in Canada, so it's still daytime.
Okay.
Eastern
So
Standard
say
Time.
thank you for your letter received today, whatever that is, whatever 2026.
Yeah.
Thank you, blah blah blah. But you know, word it how your letter is, and just say I'm still waiting for receipt for payment of the cash payment that I sent you whenever, tracking number, whatever on the date, whatever. Before I make any future payments, please send me a receipt. Preferably do that within 14 days of the date of this letter. Thank you.
Okay.
Many thanks, kind regards.
Yeah.
Carla. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
The
then
banks
if
right
they
are
don't
I've
like
got
reply,
nothing all weekend. Oh my God. I love you guys so
and in
much. You don't
oh
know
bless
how
you,
much I
listen, and
appreciate
in
all of you. And
14
Christian's
days after
information.
that,
I think I would be like totally lost if I didn't find Christian. Oh my God.
yeah,
We all
And I
would.
think
14
Marie
days.
might be able to help you with the Lord Denning quote, and then I think she
No, I
Yes.
do have that because I sent
Yeah.
it
You've got
before,
that?
but
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
that's it.
sent it
Just
before.
put it again. Don't forget what you want to do is minimize the amount of questions and mail, because if you put like a paragraph and just explain, no, I paid in cash, there's the quote, but
Yeah.
just put everything so that their questions to you are minimized.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes my letters are 32 pages long, because I don't let them, depending what it's for, I don't let them have a room for a single question about anything that they could possibly ask me. I've dealt with it in one letter.
The
They're
Leon
hand
George
grenades.
Sinclair version.
So send that letter, send that Dan and that letter again, right?
Yeah, say if you've got the original letter you paid with the
Yeah, yeah.
promissory note you probably sent, send that. Say, please see my letter attached, dated whatever, and refer to the letter attached. This is all in the post, and say you'll notice that I'm still waiting for a receipt for payment for this promissory note attached to this letter, tracking number, whatever, on the date of whatever. As Lord Denning, you will notice, as Lord Denning decreed in 10th of October 1969, blah blah blah, Fielding and Platt versus Selina Jar. Promissory note is cash. Cash is a promissory note. What are you doing? And I'll always put in there, as you will know, or words to the effect, as you will know, that considering that I have paid lawfully in cash, you will not be able to pursue the matter if you do not accept and send me a promissory note. You won't be able to pursue me for the money again, basically, because you've offered to pay in cash. Now, that's the whole point of Lord Denning's law, because if you offer cash, if you offer cash, they've got to accept it because it's legal tender.
So I had
They
to
have
tell
to
them that
accept
they
it.
should accept it because it's legal tender, right?
Yeah, they have to. It's not you couldn't go into a shop and buy a Mars bar with this. You couldn't do it that way because they've got a right to say no. But
Right.
anything like a bill for any debt, any banking debt, any mortgages, whatever, any finance agreement, everything, bills, tax, council tax, income tax, name it, all of that. This is work because they can't refuse it, and they just hope they just pray to God that no one ever worked it out. And luckily for us, 20, 40 years ago, very few people did work it out. And they're like all the you know, they're great. These are all the people like Ian Stewart, and all these people that go through Black's Law and Archbold working out, because I don't know about all that. I just know what I've learned from them. I don't know anything. I just know what Christian's intel. That's what makes this work much easier, because the hand grenade letter, they all have that question. Where is everyone? Every industry, education, science, media, finance, sport.
A
Everyone's
lot of
going,
people
where
don't
is
get that
everyone?
though. Like even when you tell people that, they look at you like, what are you talking about? I said,
Yeah,
do you not
but
notice there's no police on the street? Like you'd see Toronto police everywhere. They like shit in the
the
field.
police know this.
Nowadays you hardly see
Police know.
them. And I'm like, don't you see it? They goes, oh, I saw a guy down there just get pulled over. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But the thing
Yeah.
is, the police know this. The people in these industries, like the people in nursing, maybe the shop floor nurse on wards might not have noticed, but anyone in the office, they're like, wow, 20 staff haven't been in this year or last year, where are they? Oh, you know, the story before was long COVID, maternity leave,
Yeah.
poorly, training.
Working from
But that
home.
6
Yeah,
years
working from
later,
home. That's the one, Kirsten. Everybody's working from home.
yeah,
Yeah.
working from
Yeah, though
home.
I like the long COVID one. Yeah, they're not coming
Yeah.
back yet or whatever.
It's fucking proper long, that COVID.
The most intelligent disease ever.
Yeah. Another thing, Carla, what I was going to say was what you need to do when you
Yes.
send this letter tomorrow or whenever it is today or whatever,
Yes.
in 14 days, write it on the calendar, and in 14 days, remind them. Say, listen, I wrote to you 14 days ago asking for receipt of payment, and then send all three letters together. So you send the first letter, the second letter, and the third letter. So they're like,
Right.
you're putting them under pressure to provide you with
So should I
something.
register all three of those letters, or can I just send them actually just
No,
regular mail?
register all three.
All
Register
three of
all
them
three.
registered?
Yeah, definitely. Probably cost $5
Register
or
with
whatever.
signature or whatever.
$5. Try 16 Canadian dollars.
$60. Wow.
No,
16.
no. I'm lying. It's not that much. It's about $8, I
Can't be.
think.
We pay about £7, which is about fucking $16, $14 or something.
Yeah.
US dollars, not Canadian. I don't know what it would be, but it's not. It's worth it because then
No, it
you've
is
got
worth
your,
it. I'm not saying it's
you've
not, but
got
I'm just
your
saying
proof
it's.
posted.
I
You've
didn't
got
think I
proof
could do
that
all
you've
three of them,
Yeah,
but do all
yeah,
three of them just to be on the safe side.
yeah. Signature
Yeah,
on
the next
delivery
letter
is
you
proof
do
of
is
receipt.
registered.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah,
signature
the
on
first
delivery
one,
is
right?
proof of receipt. Huh?
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I really
Yeah, then you
appreciate
can
you guys. Thank
and
you
then
so
you're
much.
putting
I'll
the
let somebody
pressure on
else
them.
come on. And I just love Christian, and I thank you, Marie, if you're out there. I know you're probably out there somewhere. And Joanna, thank you guys so much. You guys helped me through this weekend.
Good
But
luck with that. Yeah.
yeah, thank you for letting me open this letter.
Yeah.
I can sleep good tonight.
Marie's still here.
There you
So
go.
she can-
That's all that matters.
Thank you guys so much. And Kirsten, don't knock me off the channel if you don't see me on the video. I just don't like being up front. I'm just not
All
a
right,
video.
now we know who you are. We got to know who you are. You got to come on.
I'm
You got to
always
introduce
here. I've always
yourself.
been here. I found Christian when he was in his
I know, but we
underwear.
don't know what you,
I
how
know,
long
I know,
you know
I
what I mean?
know,
We
I
got to know
know.
who you are. So, we're just
You
trying
guys
to
are like
protect
family, so you're all
Christian.
supposed to know me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got you.
Got a
All
lot
right.
of trouble.
Thanks,
Okay, thank
Carla.
you. I love you guys
Yeah,
so much.
great to
Thank
see you,
you.
Carla.
No worries. Big love.
Oh, sorry. I think it went off. Big love, Carla.
Here he is.
The one, the only Randy.
What's
How are you,
happening?
brother?
And in this corner.
He
How you
is
doing,
Mr.
Randy?
Promissory Note.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
glad she went before me because speaking of bank loans, I got served the other day.
You got
Yeah.
served papers?
Yeah,
You
Bank
got to
of
go to court?
America served me the other day. They want me to go to court.
No. Don't be doing none of that bollocks. What do they
I
want you
ain't
to go
going
to
to
court
court.
for? No,
Huh? I'm
don't
not
go
going
to
to
court.
court.
No. Tell them. This is what I'm just saying. A very similar letter to what I just said to Carla just now.
Yeah.
Very similar. Very, very, very similar letter. Very similar.
Yeah,
Almost
I'm gonna
identical
send them a
letter.
letter telling where's my receipt.
In your one, if it was me, Randy, in your letter, because it's court and they want you to go to court, I'd go a bit extra and I'd say, listen, pay it with a promissory note and then explain why the promissory note is a thing. Lord Denning's quote, like I just said. Then underneath, say, I ain't coming to court. Blah, explain that you don't need to come to court. Whatever. What is it for? Payment of
credit
bank
card.
loan.
Yeah, credit
Say
card.
I paid in promissory note. Say, listen, all you lot are up to fraud, aiding and abetting of the Treasonous Act, malfeasance, misfeasance, nonfeasance in public office, gross misconduct in public office, aiding and trying to obtain money by deception. Say, listen, all you mugs, if you want to know where all your hierarchy are, they're all in
I
phone
don't
counts.
send them.
So you need,
This
tell
is
them
a
all
shock
that.
and awe here.
Tell them all that because it's court, it's serious. That's what I do, and it works. They leave you the fuck alone. They don't want you going to court. Court saying that. You turn up in court, say that, they're all fucked.
Yeah.
So let them know before, because there's no point going there and trying to say it, because it's intimidating in court. I don't go to court. Fuck court.
Right.
No, we do it in a letter before,
Because
so
that's
they think
their
I'm gonna
playing
say that
field.
in court.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to make them know that I'm going to say all this in court, and then they think, well, fuck me, we don't want him in court. And I'm thinking, thank God for that. I'm not going to court. That's how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's Christians Intel that does that, because it's the fear of life. They all got the questions.
I ain't going to court. I'm going to send them a letter.
Yeah.
Don't go to court. Right. On the website, Randy, I'm going to put, I ain't done the common law section. I've been working on other stuff, but I've done a little bit on it, but I'm going to put all of this on there. Even promissory note, exactly how to fill it out, what to say when they say no. I'm just going to build it until they lock us down.
Yeah.
That common law section will grow like fuck. It's very small. I had one on my last website because I saw my last website was Medicure, about curing cancer, and I see I see maritime admiralty law as a societal cancer. So I kind of thought it was fair enough to put that on a cancer website. So I've done common law on the cancer website. You know what I mean? Fair play. But
could you write me up some? Could you write me up something to kind of send to them?
Do what?
Could you write me up something to say to them?
I can leave you a voice message and explain it. That'd be a lot easier. Because otherwise, it's hours and hours of work, and I'm.
Well, why don't Randy? He just told Carla what to do. So just when you you'll hear the replay.
I'll show you how, Brandy. I'll tell you what I'll do. Because this is way overkill for any man, woman, or child on the face of the earth. I'll send you the last letter I sent to the police. All you've got to do is delete the swearing, and there's a lot of it, and use the paragraphs that are relevant. And I swear to God, this covers it big time. There ain't nothing. I'll go into fucking the red shoes, adrenochrome. You choose what bits you want, copy and paste, and make your own letter out of this. This is a winner. Right?
Yeah, there you go, Randy.
32 pages long, bro.
There you go.
Covers every possible angle.
They won't come back to you then.
No, they leave you well alone.
That'll work.
Yeah, they're not coming back to you.
Another thing been happening is, man, I've been sleeping a lot here lately.
Everybody has.
I've been sleeping like 20 hours out of a day.
Yeah, everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone is
the
tired.
frequencies. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
It's the frequencies. Yeah. That's why we're all sleeping a lot.
They're kicking our arse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why we're all really tired.
Kicking my ass.
Randy, what happened to your charger? You don't have the charger where we can see you? Oh, there you are.
He's too used to it.
Yeah, right?
It's only the second time I've ever seen Randy's face. Look,
I know.
when he's in the car, he's like, "Who is this guy?"
I'm joking.
I just need to get a stand.
I've been counting the hair on his forehead for the last 2 years.
We don't recognize him when he's in the car. It's like we don't. Stranger.
Randy,
he needs that lighter. He needs the lighter stand thing that Christian had.
Yeah,
that was brilliant. That little.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. All right, Randy, we gotta head out.
All right,
we got Gail.
I love y'all. I hope.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll see y'all soon.
All right,
great to see you, Randy.
Hey, Christian. Hey, I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you too. I didn't get to tell you when everybody else did.
Oh, thank you, Randy.
Well, it was focused on the people that went to
you too, Gary.
Yeah. They were just getting the people that were here for all the gatherings and stuff. That's what they were.
Yeah.
But
And a few other people slipped in here and there.
But I appreciate that. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. Big love, Randy. Big love.
Yeah.
Big love, big love.
Big love, brother.
All right.
Gail. Hi, Gail. Did you unmute? There you go. You got it.
Nice.
I've been meaning to make this meeting many times, and I always either something comes up or I space it out or something like that. And anyway, I just
nice
kind
to
of wanted.
finally meet you.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Same here. And I wanted to ask Leon. I have a court case coming up on Tuesday, and I've been fighting it for the last 2 years. And finally, I gave in and got an attorney, which cost me a fortune. Watch my mouth. Anyway,
Leon swears all the time. It's fine.
Okay. And anyway, it's all over what happened to me, and this was over 2 years ago. My registration of the car and the insurance had a gap, and I got stopped. And they literally opened my door, yanked me out of the car, spun me around, and handcuffed me. And took me and then chained me to a cement bench, and then later let me go. And I am still traumatized, to tell you the truth. And they won't let it go. They will not let it go.
How long ago was this?
Pardon? It was almost 2 years ago.
Right.
And,
so listen, already that's assault, kidnap, and unlawful arrest, unlawful detention, kidnap, because they've assaulted you, kidnapped you, and then unlawfully detained you at the moment. So when you're writing anything, you need to be saying, listen, when did they last write to you? Have you got when did they last contact you?
When did they last do what?
Contact you.
Contact you.
Oh, broadcast me?
No, when did they last contact you?
Oh, contact
Did they write to you? Yeah.
Well, see, what happened was, this is kind of interesting because I was working with the Arizona Assembly for a while before I left Arizona, and we actually filed put a lien, and it wasn't for as much as it was supposed to be, put a lien on the judge and prosecutor. So now I think they're trying to get even. But anyway, they got a different judge
Don't
now.
worry about all that. Listen, yeah, okay. Well, if that's going well, whatever, if that lien is going well, then pursue that. If that feels positive, I don't know.
This is what happened though. The guy, the new judge, he didn't even look at anything, and he went through and he denied the Quasha warrant. They denied my driving privilege, even though I came to Arkansas and I got my license here. Just even though I have driven with private property on a car in others. I've done a lot of things to try to pull myself out of the corporate construct because I'm aware of all that. But they just totally ignore it.
No,
they
that's
really
right.
do.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's how it is. Now, the only way you really find out if it works is if you never hear back. Some people for payment might get a receipt. It's rare, fucking rare, but some people do. But normally, they carry on pursuing it, or you never hear from them. That's how you know it's worked. Now, if this was me, in your instance, what you've said just happened to you, it was a speeding violation. Now, I don't know what US code, UCC code it would be, but in England, we've got acts, statutes, and policies. Now, the Road Traffic Act 1988 would be what we get done for what you've just got done for. That would be, so 1988 Road Traffic Act, UK, Google it, and say, what is the UCC for the 1988 Road Traffic Act? That's what I would do. And then find out what UCC code that is that you was arrested under. Say, listen, this is unlawful to start with. So you broke the law and stopping me. That's how
what they did. They dropped that, I didn't have, my driver's license had expired. I had a previous fine, and they will suspend your license in Arizona if you don't pay your fines. Well, I live on Social Security, and I don't have any money left to be able to pay fines. Okay. And especially the exorbitant ones that they do. And so they wouldn't, I tried to get the case dismissed twice with that, you're not going the regular route, and they just won't leave me alone. And so then it's like Tuesday, it's like judicial review. They dropped all that.
You need Randy's letter. That's the long version of Carla's letter. It's the same format. I go about this. Every case is slightly different, but I'm always saying pretty much the same thing. But if it's serious, I go to town on it, and I put in Christian's Intel, empty offices, at the adrenochrome. It
32
sounds very far
pages.
out. But sometimes, yeah, I'll send you that. I'll give it to Kirsten, and she can give you that. Take
Well,
out what you need from that makes sense for your case, and use that, because they are all wondering. Listen, everyone in that fucking courtroom where you're going to go, they've all had the question, where is everyone? Now, even the people that are now magistrates don't know. They're just doing a job. They're not
The
white
new
hat military.
magistrate, and
New
he
magistrate.
denied
Yeah.
everything, and
No, don't worry about that. He'll do research after this letter. He'll be thinking, what the fuck's he on about? What the fuck's he on
Leon,
about?
can you put that in the website? That letter?
I'm
Can you
gonna.
put?
I haven't got round to it, but I'll do it
Oh,
tonight
okay.
after the show.
Okay.
I will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you
Yeah.
send it
Because
to
you
me,
on
I'll put it on my
Facebook,
channel.
Leon. I'm connected with you on Facebook. If you can
I'm
put
not
it
on there
in
anymore.
message.
I've got deplatformed. I've got
He's
deplatformed
not
on
on there
Facebook.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
They kicked me
But
I
out.
just
I got,
haven't seen
yeah.
that. So what they did was they dropped the driver's license thing because they know that doesn't stand, because that's been proven in Supreme Court already that you don't have to have one, even though they'll still cite you for it. So what they did was, I was sitting there trying to explain I had become an American state national in order to get remove myself from their jurisdiction. And so I think they treat you like you're a domestic terrorist then. And he opened my car door, and I didn't get out. And then I asked him, why do you want me to? Because I know that if they're going to ask you to step out, they're going to arrest you. And he didn't have the decency to just say that,
No,
And
they won't. That's
what
joinder. They want joinder, and that's you opening the door. That's
Mm-hmm.
you when you get out. That's joinder. That's when they've got you, because now you've agreed to be
Yeah, I
detained
did
or
not.
whatever.
Yeah, I didn't gotta get out on my
No.
own free will. I was
Right.
yanked
They
out.
took.
And
Yeah.
I'm
The other
a
month,
little
got
bit on the
assaulted
older
today.
side, and that wasn't no fun. That was no
No.
fun at all, and it hurt. And I mean, I
Yeah.
literally flew and got whipped around. Anyway, so they left it with this is the charge now. The one last charge: resisting arrest.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's another load of bullshit. As
They're
well.
Yeah.
They're
such
trying to make the charges.
liars.
Yeah.
They're doing is trying to make the charges for when you go to
Yes.
court. Loads of charges, because 4 of them there'll be 6 charges. 4 will get thrown out. If they go in there with 1 charge, which is fake anyway, like speeding
Yeah.
or whatever, then
That's
that
what
might
it is.
get thrown out, and they've wasted their time. So that's why they're doing that. Oh look, resisting arrest, because they tried to do me the other month for fucking offensive weapons. I had an axe and carving knives in the van. We camped for 5 months in the
Right.
woods, and
Right.
they knew that. So why are they trying to stitch me up with that for? Because they just
Right.
need more things on
They
the charge
needed more
sheet. That's
charges.
all.
Yeah.
It's a load of bollocks. Don't be intimidated
Load
by
of
that crap.
bollocks.
That's all bullshit. Yeah, see through
So,
that.
Leon, if you send me that letter in a PDF, then I'll put it on
Yeah.
the channels, on the
Yeah,
Telegram
okay.
channels,
Because
Christian and mine.
I'll be honest, right? It even covers, because when I initially got arrested and assaulted, all this. It was traffic offences, this, that, the other, but it escalated. Then it turned into assault and all this crazy shit. And I just basically said, listen, get fucked, because I ain't having none of it. You know, you'll see from the letter, but because it deals with, in England, it's the 1988 Road Traffic Act. Yeah, you can just Google that. What is that in the UCC's Universal Communal fucking whatever,
Yeah.
United whatever, I can't remember the call. UCC. You've got Universal Commercial Codes. Is that right? Something
They
like
give
that.
you jail
UCC.
time for that without
What's that?
any criminal history, or they can actually give you jail time for that charge.
For what charge?
Resisting arrest, even though you're not.
Don't worry about it. You didn't resist arrest. You got out of the car. Did you get out of the car?
No, I didn't. I was yanked out of the door.
There you go.
I mean,
you weren't
he
resisting
opened my
arrest. You were
door,
scared.
grabbed my arm, and I went, and he
In
just
the letter,
pulled me right out of the car.
In the letter, you need to put, listen, I wasn't resisting arrest at all. Just say I was complying. You're probably on body cam. Say I was fearful. They were very intimidating. I'm whatever, I'm a woman.
Yes,
whatever,
use your
on my own.
feminine.
I kept saying it's unconstitutional. It didn't matter. They don't care. They're just going to do what they want to do.
No, they won't care at the time because they're so used to getting away with it. But when you put this in writing, sending it in the post to the court, explaining, listen, you're all up to fraud. Say to them, listen, I know what's going on. You've all been committing fraud on a daily basis. Whatever you're at, UC, whatever they're called, UCT, they're all fraudulent. They're all based in fraud. You can say since the 1st of January 1973, every act, statute, or policy. So then every UCC because it's the same thing. It's the fucking Queen. It's the Queen's shit. It's just UCCs in America and statutes and act statutes and policies in England. Say it's all a fraud, null and void. Aiding and abetting in the treason and sack, malfeasance, misfeasance, non-feasance in public office, gross misconduct in public office, or whatever it is in America. There'll be a agent trying to obtain money by deception. These are serious offences for people in public office. Now you'll have something else like public office in America. It'll be called something else. But this is all in the letter. This is all in that PDF. All of this, what we've talked about.
Yeah.
Copy what you need out of that and make it fit your, because it's not all going to be relevant. You'll need to change, but it's all in there. I promise you. Because they're all up to it. Everyone knows about it.
Say you were not resisting arrest, but you're fearful for your life. You just say, "I'm a single older lady." That's all you got to say, and then what are they going to do? You know what I mean?
You know what they said to me? Listen, right? They said to me that I was resisting arrest, and interfering with a drug stop. I got out. Luckily, I recorded this on dashcam. I got out and gave them the key. After I wasn't happy about it. I didn't want to get out, but I said, "All right, fair enough." I said, "Fuck it." Thinking, well, they're going to find a bit of weed. I got out, gave them the key. And I was immediately assaulted. They didn't even. I just got immediately assaulted, and I'm like,
thank goodness you recorded that, and we all saw it, and it was amazing.
Yeah, shocking. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't really going nowhere. I weren't resisting arrest. He said to me, "You've assaulted." He said, "Assaulting 2 police officers." I said, "That's not assault." I said, "You assaulted me. It's called a fight." I said, "If someone assaults you, you've got the right to fight back." I said, "What the fuck? Of course I did." You know what I mean? You assaulted me first. It's nothing to do with me. You've got to stop me for a fraudulent act statute, 1988 Road Traffic Act. I said it was a civil offence, wasn't even a fucking police matter. I told you what I'd done about it, totally within common law. I'd replied to the geezer. I've not heard back from him. Fair play, that should have been it. They should have said, "Oh, fair play. Off you go. We'll contact the geezer."
Exactly.
That's what they should have said. But we think we can smell cannabis. Now, coincidentally, there was some in the van, but they couldn't smell it because my mate's missus, who was there.
No,
with
but
her daughter,
you can see them looking for it. They were trying to find something, and they couldn't find anything.
Yeah, they went through my purse. They went through the car. I didn't have anything in it. But anyway, cannabis is actually legal in Arizona. But they and the other thing that's happened that this is impacting is, as much as I didn't want to, I started applying for jobs because I've been having a very struggling financially. And so I put in an application. I actually got an offer letter, but they want to do a background check. This is going to show up. Then I have to detox from cannabis too. I don't know. It's because they're going to drug test you.
I don't do so I don't do the drug test anyway. I would never do that.
We would all be.
I think that's a violation of privacy. Personally, it's none of their fucking business. Really,
and you get a job that doesn't require a drug test.
Yeah.
Or a background check, really.
Well, it's with a hospital. That's why I don't even know if I can go back to. I used to work in that kind of.
Oh, don't go back there, Gail. Don't go back. Go get some 5D job.
Financially, I got.
Hey, you can DoorDash.
Depending on me, and
Listen,
it's difficult.
Any drug test that you get, any drug test, alcohol test, anything like that at work, or if you get stopped by the police, anything like that is a medical procedure. So a swab in your mouth, putting anything in your mouth or your ear or anywhere is a medical procedure, and under the Nuremberg Code, you've got the right to refuse that. So no one actually has to do a drug test or alcohol test for any reason. And don't forget, if you got alcohol tested, well, it's under a fake law, 1988 Road Traffic Act in the UK. That's why they're giving you an alcohol test. I'm just saying, I'm not saying drink drive. I'm just saying all of these things is totally unlawful.
Yeah.
You don't have to undergo a medical procedure. So putting a swab in your mouth is a medical procedure. A swab up your nose is a medical procedure. A swab in your ear.
There's a couple other things involved in the test, but it's a big drug screen, and I have.
Don't go back there.
Yes, I do smoke it, and I don't.
If you DoorDash, you don't have to worry. I mean, half the DoorDashers are high when they're DoorDashing anyway.
If you're refusing tests, though, you do want to have prior knowledge of what to say when they say, "Well, okay, now you're in trouble." Because if you haven't got that bit of the info, you know what I mean. This will all go on the site. It'll be in that letter. Yeah,
they have managed to scare me some because Arizona incarcerates more people than all the other states in the country combined.
That's how they work. That's how they work.
They're
But we've
they're
got the
so corrupt. It's pathetic. It's
Yeah.
awful. It's
Yeah.
really awful. That's why I got out of there. Because I was afraid that's what they were going to try to do to me. And once they get you like that, there's nothing you can do. You know. And I have an autistic son that depends on me, and I have another one that actually got incarcerated. I believe he was totally set up. So I'm dealing with a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And then
You've got a
there,
lot to lose.
yeah.
Now is the only time to push back, though. It is definitely, in the last 2, 4, 5 years, now is the time to push back. Even more so now. It's more apparent. Because, Christians been saying the Whiteheads are in control from day one, and I guarantee they most certainly are. They most certainly are, because no way my style of common law would ever work, ever. There's no fucking way. I'll be done for contempt of court straight away. But because I put the fear of God into them with one letter straight away, this is the way I go now with it. Depending on what not if it's a parking ticket, I'll just deal with it in a common law way.
I want to, and I know they want to charge me like $1,500 for a fine.
No.
Which
Everybody
is more
just
than my
copy
social
Leon's.
security.
Just copy Leon's letter and everybody will be just fine. 32 page.
I'll definitely do that. I need to see that letter, Leon.
Copy your bits. I'll give it to Kirsten in a minute.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll put it in the channels, both channels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I caught you here.
Yeah, good one.
I've been
Yeah,
struggling
nice
with
to
this.
meet you, Gail. We're happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Glad you could come on.
Thank you. Well, I keep posting Leon and Christian stuff as much as I can on my channel and
good.
stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because I love you both. I don't know how you write so much, Leon.
I know.
Oh my
He never
God.
He gets in the zone. He gets in the zone.
And I thought that was really true what you said. There's no about being able to research all that. You got the information from Christian, and so because I do research, and I'm going, how does he do that? And it's because Christian tells you all that stuff.
I researched everything that was fake, pretty much everything that was fake. I didn't really go into tarot that much, but I'd looked into everything else: ghosts, mediums, psychics, ETs. I'd gone as far as you could go anywhere. All ancient civilizations. That was my passion from a kid. And then all of a sudden I meet Christian who says all that, and it just all fell into place. And I'm like, what? So, because then I had loads of questions based on all of what I thought might be real, which was everything that I'd ever, because I wrote a book on it, in 2010. I didn't finish it. I got 6 chapters into 12 chapters on what I thought was real, and it totally weren't. I stopped writing it when Ancient Aliens come out, because I was like, wow, that's kind of
what I did initially, Leon, was I had a hard time at first, because I'm hard of hearing too. That doesn't help matters any, but I was I had a hard time understanding Christian sometimes, and so I'd always go to your stuff because I could understand, because it didn't have, you don't have your accent isn't so heavy, or I could read what you were saying, and it always resonated. It resonated right away, which is why I'm going, oh my God, I got to hear more, and it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Anything that makes sense is the truth.
Anyway,
and Leon has this unique ability.
Exactly.
When he's with Christian, his questions always resonates. Just so good. He just keeps hitting Christian with all these amazing questions, and it keeps unlocking, and Christian keeps going. If not, he does the Leon, right? Give me a moment there. Oh. Hold on a second.
All of the questions I had was all of the mystery. I'd been through all of the books from Eric von Daniken, Chariots of the Gods, Charles C. Hapgood. I've been through everyone. I had my own private library from when I was 14. I say private library. I had about 300 and something books, all on. And I used to go to Oxford and buy these books from the inner bookshop, or shops that they weren't online then. You had to go to certain places to get really unusual books written in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Alternative free, all that sort of stuff, and I got over 300 odd books. I read the whole lot, and I couldn't work nothing out based on that. Well, I thought I had some of the picture, but it's made like that. You're never going to get all them books. All bullshit. They're all in Spain, and I don't regret losing them. I was gutted at the start because I lost them all, but I was like, well, they're all bullshit anyway. So not one of them books had anything in it.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, if because it's written by the same people that are suppressing us. So of course they want the prophecies. Yeah. They got it all set up.
Yeah,
and
they did. They're all gone.
That.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They had it all. Yeah, they did. They had it. That's good.
You think that 1% of the population, in that 1% of elites, there's a lot of authors in 1% of however many million people that is. You know, the 1%. The Rothschilds can probably find about 6,000 authors in their family if they needed to have something written. You know, a script. Or who's in the film industry? Oh, look, get Kevin Rothschild. Look, who's changed his name to Peter Smith. Get him. He'll do the next book. That's how it works. You know, it's all they hide it all and it's sure.
Yeah.
Well, I hear religion is going pretty soon, and that'll be a big help.
Sure, I can't wait. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. All right,
I don't
we're
want
gonna
to take up
dance
too much
now.
time, Kristen. So if you want to move on, you can. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Good
we're
luck,
gonna
guys.
dance.
Thank you so much.
Come dance with us.
Thank you.
All right, big love, Gail. Big love.
Yeah, good to see you, Gail. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's that time now.
it's that time. And this is Gary requested this one, so here's Gary's request.
Thanks.
You talk Get you inside. Let me get you inside. Let me get you inside. Let me get you inside. Moved out to the west side, and I promise you there you'll be all mine. Then we started resting on it. In my love for you, right now is split. No need to wait for another man to take her for granted. Take her for granted, no. Get on with it, 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 get on with it. Let me get you inside. 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 There's no need to wait for another man to take her for granted. Take her for granted, no. Get on with it, 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 get on with
All right. Thank you guys. That was a great show. Thank you, Leon.
Awesome
Thank everyone.
show.
Yes. Thank you,
Brilliant.
everyone, for coming. And stay tuned for Soul Fam After Dark.
Nice one, guys.
Where DJ Kiki really shines.
DJ Kiki, ready?
blue sky up ahead, it's like a diamond in the rough. Man on wire, pushing out and telling goodnight. Getting it off my chest, I'm about to explode on the inside. May I make a request? Put your loving on me in the meantime. I'm only you, yes I'm now. I wanna be only you, yes I'm now. Midas touch, putting it to the test. I'm about to explode.